Sources close to the matter claim Huxley Group, after a disastrous overseas investment founder, Victor Huxley, is out of sight, claiming illness. This has caused the group's stock to hit its daily limit down for nearly half a month. Our reporters have gone to the Huxley Group to get the full story.
Sir, this recent setback with the overseas project will have a significant impact on our global strategy. If we can't grease the wheels soon, it'll threaten the Huxley Group's position as the world's wealthiest.
Get the plane ready. I'll go myself in 3 days.
But you've been publicly claiming to be ill. If you suddenly leave the country and it gets out, I'm afraid we won't be able to control the narrative.
Do I have any other choice? If the time weren't ripe, would I let others boss me around? Just look.
Are you planning to have the young master return?
It's time for him to take over the family business.
Ben, I listened to you last time I bought a house with all my savings, and now its value has shot through the roof.
Hey!
Come check out my new place. Ben, why don't you come and eat with me first? I was able to scrape together the money for my daughter's surgery, all thanks to your tips. Come on, let's go.
No. Listen to me, everyone. Follow me. We can grab a bite and see the house. It's all thanks to Ben. My family's loan is finally paid off.
Everyone, wait a minute. I'm not off work yet.
Ben, you're so good at investing. Why don't you do it yourself? Working as a security guard here, how much can you possibly make? Can you afford your girlfriend, Fiona? She's so pretty. Aren't you afraid? She'll run off with someone else?
Ben, it's your turn to patrol the parking lot.
Roger. Everyone, I'm off to work. See you around.
Ben?
Listen, Lee, we don't have any proof. What are you saying to him?
But I just saw Fiona Shea, arm in arm with Grant Sterling, go into the underground parking lot. Oh? Could they still be in the underground parking lot?
Oh my. This looks like Grant Sterling's car. Damn, they play rough.
Hey, you security.
Mr. Sterling, you called for me.
Get me a room across the street. Get everything ready, all ready for me. And also, you know that stuff. Remember to get 2 pills for me, huh? After it's done, I'll give you a raise.
Mr. Sterling, you're banging his woman and making him get you a room. You're a real piece of work.
This way, your boyfriend gets to feel involved.
Oh, stop.
Mr. Sterling sure is generous. By the way, Mr. Sterling asked me to get him a room, but he didn't give me his ID.
Darling, fooling around right under your boyfriend's nose. It's such a thrill. You better treat me right.
Mr. Sterling. Mr. Sterling, you didn't give me your ID. I can't get a room without it. Is now a good time? Fiona Shea! It's you? I get it. It was him. He forced you to do this, didn't he?
What do you think you're doing, Benedict Huxley?
Fiona! Looks like your boyfriend finally found out, huh?
Grant Sterling, you knew she had a boyfriend.
I know. I like them battle-hardened, a married woman. What's the big deal? Huh? Just imagine. Every time you walk through this parking lot, when she sees you, her moans will just get louder and louder and louder, getting bigger and bigger.
You're shameless.
I'm shameless. Hey, I'm just trying to be considerate of a pathetic security guard like yourself. I'm taking care of your woman for you. What's wrong with that?
Taking care of me, all the money he spent on me over the years isn't even enough to buy me a handbag from you.
Fiona Shea. So all these years, you've been going behind my back. With Grant Sterling?
Everyone in the entire Sterling group knows I'm Mr. Sterling's woman. Who do you think you are? As if you're worthy of being cheated on.
If I hadn't checked you out, I wouldn't have known Sterling Group had an employee making only $6,000 a month a wage cuck. How pathetic, such a pretty face wasted on a poor schmuck like you. How about this? I'll give him a promotion and a raise. What do you say?
Don't be ridiculous. He's not my type. And not just because he's broke.
Look at you, buddy. Let me tell you something. This woman here, if you can't satisfy this mouth, she's bound to run off sooner or later, isn't that right?
No wonder Secretary Shea is so stunning. It must be Mr. Sterling's superior skills in bed.
Exactly. Everything I want. Mr. Sterling has it all, and you? You're just a man who can't even get me off.
Then what did everything I did for you mean? When you had that miscarriage, I even cut ties with my family. For your sake.
Shut up. If I hadn't been looking for a fall guy back then, do you think I would have given you the time of day? If I'd known you didn't even have the balls to stand up to your family, would I have bothered with you at all?
What? That child? That child wasn't mine?
What a joke. So from the very beginning, I was just the fall guy. I knew it. How could a beauty like Secretary Shea ever be interested in you? So you were just recycling trash.
Kid. Let me tell you something. This world has a pecking order. No one doesn't want to climb higher. And you, a useless man like you, deserves to be crushed under my heel. Let me tell you, I'm not here today to fight you over a woman you don't even qualify.
Shut up! Let go of me.
You little punk. Got some nerve, don't you?
You adulterous scum. I'll make you both pay.
You and what army? You should worry about if you'll even see the sun tomorrow. Come on, make sure you take real good care of me. I don't want to see him again. Take him away.
Hey, buddy.
Excuse me, did you see?
The security guard who was patrolling here? You mean the fall guy? That's just... Ben. It's not like we were deliberately keeping it from you. But we just couldn't bring ourselves to say it.
We still need to make a living at Sterling Group.
I don't blame you. If anyone's to blame, it's me for being so useless. That they could so brazenly crush me. I used to think money and power were just fleeting things. Being a decent person was more important than anything. But now I realize I was wrong. Since power is so effective, I, Benedict Huxley, will make them pay.
Move! Young master, you've finally come to your senses.
Henry Hudson. Elder Huxley sent you to find me?
Young Master Huxley, have you been keeping up with the news lately?
Elder Huxley isn't doing well. What? Elder Huxley is seriously ill? Why are you only telling me now? Let's go home.
Sir, the young master is back.
My Huxley family has no damn young master. You little brat, you've gone too far. Who let you in? You think bowing your head will erase your mistakes?
Dad, I was wrong. I shouldn't have fallen out with you over an outsider.
Fallen out? You were the one who wanted to sever ties with your own father. Since you know you were wrong, then tell me, what exactly did you do wrong?
All the money he spent on me over the years isn't even enough for one of your handbags.
I was blind and foolish. I was a poor judge of character.
Who do you think you are?
I shouldn't have ignored your warnings, as if you're worthy of being cheated on. I couldn't tell right from wrong. I went against you for an outsider.
You know about going against me? If I'd known you'd be such a rebellious son, I would have choked you at birth and saved myself from being angered to death by you.
Dad! I was wrong. Please take care of yourself. Don't get sick over this.
Let go. Since you already severed ties with me, why did you come back?
Dad, I've thought things through. I'm back to help you manage the family business. You've worked hard all these years. It's time for you to relax.
Looks to me like you couldn't make it out there on your own. Letting you take over the business isn't out of the question, but you must agree to one condition.
What's this marriage contract? A White family bride, a Huxley family groom. Why does it have Grandpa's personal seal?
The Sterling Group has already secured the right to host the investment reception. You're not thinking of a solution. But you have time for some marriage contract? If he lands the main project from the reception's bidding, that Sterling guy will be walking all over us.
Sister, don't you worry. Even if Sterling Group can use this investment reception to get in with the Huxley Group, I believe President Hudson, who's temporarily in charge, looks down on upstarts like the Sterling Group, a true rising star.
This upstart, if things go on like this, they'll soon surpass us and take our spot as the top dog in Harbor City. Harbor City's business titan. How can I not be worried?
Even though Sterling Group is hosting the reception, it might just be our opportunity.
Enough! If you're so capable, then go fix that problem project in Maple Country. And this mysterious engagement. I'd like to see. What kind of trashy person dares to leech off the White family?
Skyreach Group. Miss White, Elder Huxley said this engagement was set 20 years ago. Any White family daughter would do. The White family has 2 daughters. I just wonder who's willing to honor this engagement. If neither of them accepts this engagement, Elder Huxley won't really stop me from coming home, will he? What am I going to do?
Sir, your tea.
Thanks.
It really is that sucker of a security guard. What are you doing? Why aren't you working? I just thought the gentleman who came to see you looked a bit like this person. Let me see. This is outrageous. So you're the scoundrel, running around my company swindling people with this engagement contract.
Me swindling people? You're Miss White, aren't you? This engagement contract clearly has your elder's personal seal. If you don't want to honor the engagement, you shouldn't insult me.
You're just a nobody, a commoner at everyone's mercy. And you dare say you have an engagement with the White family? Do you really think you're worthy?
Miss White, that's a bizarre thing to say. Let's not even talk about the engagement was made 20 years ago. At that time, there were no requirements for my status. Besides, in this day and age, isn't everyone just a regular person?
There weren't then, but there are now. Moreover, who knows where you stole that seal? Daring to forge our White family's seal. Just for that, I can make sure you die a horrible death.
If you think the seal is fake, why not compare it with the real one?
Our White family's heirloom is not for a nobody like you to even look at.
You.
Your White family is planning to back out of this engagement, isn't it?
Back out.
You wish. Guards, get security to throw him out. Let him know the consequences of crossing the White family.
Fine, fine. Miss White, if you don't want to honor the engagement, you could have just told me nicely. No need to humiliate me here. Since that's how it is, there's nothing more for us to discuss. You better pray. You don't fall into my hands.
Fall into your hands. You should be more concerned about how you're getting out of here today.
This older Miss White's character is just as awful as the rumors say.
Oh well.
With such character and a White family descendant, marrying her would only bring turmoil to my family. I just wonder how the old man is going to twist my arm.
Into taking over the family business.
Just took over the family business.
Wait.
Sister, things aren't clear yet. What if it really is Grandpa's personal seal? If we rashly kick him out, it might cause a scandal.
He's just a scoundrel. How could Grandpa make us marry someone like him?
Second, Miss White, are you going to kick me out too?
My apologies, Mr. Huxley. I just confirmed. This marriage contract does indeed bear my grandfather's personal seal. However, my grandfather passed away many years ago.
What does that mean?
How about the engagement? It's called off. Here's some compensation. Mr. Huxley, please don't take offense. My apologies.
This second daughter of the White family is quite the operator. What a shame. Guess I really have to go back and wear down the old man again.
Serena, Mr. Huxley thinks the money's not enough.
Sister, our new harbor project has run into trouble. Our port has been ordered to halt operations. There's no timeline for reopening. The invested funds is probably a total loss.
What did you say? The new harbor project was supposed to be a sure thing. What are you still standing there for? Go check it out!
Wait, since it's already happened, what good would it do for you to go now?
Mr. Huxley, are you suggesting?
What does he know?
New Harbor is out of commission for a while. The ships piling up at the port can't leave. Why don't you restart the previously abandoned Old Harbor project? I believe Huxley Group would be very happy to invest in this project. That way, you can stabilize the port situation.
What does a doorman like you know?
What do you know? You're nothing but a spoiled heiress who stole your own sister's hard work to climb the ladder. As for what I know, just give the Huxley Group a call and you'll find out.
Serena White. What are you doing?
President Hudson, it's Serena White. Skyreach Group. We're planning to restart the Old Harbor project. Wondering if you'd be interested.
You mean Old Harbor?
That's right. If it's too much trouble, just forget it.
So you finally came around. Old Harbor is such a prime spot. It should have been expanded ages ago. On behalf of the Huxleys, we'll inject 10 billion of the funds will be transferred along with the contract within 3 days.
3 days? All right. Hux. The Huxleys? Mr. Huxley? You're with the Huxleys?
No way. He just got lucky. Besides, the White family and the Huxley family have an engagement. Someone from our family, how could we not know about it?
Uh-huh.
It was pure coincidence. Now that it's done, I need to rush back and tell the elders about the engagement. I won't bother you too.
Wait. Mr. Huxley. About today's investment, I hope you can enlighten me.
Serena White, are you insane?
Old Harbor has wide open waterways and complete facilities. Its location is far superior to New Harbor. It's just that years ago, it was scattered among various families, just a cluster of small piers with no real scale. Back then, your White family acquired these docks. Those businesses with maritime trade have been waiting for Old Harbor to be expanded and rebuilt. Who knew they'd be waiting over a decade? While you went and developed New Harbor.
Thank you, Mr. Huxley, for clarifying. Do you have time tonight for a drink?
A drink won't be necessary. How about you accept this engagement first?
My apologies. Perhaps you could ask for a different kind of reward.
Don't be so quick to refuse. I said for now. At least, just give it some thought.
Sir, it seems young Master Huxley has already persuaded Miss White. She just asked me about the investment.
My son, of course. News already?
Yes.
Quick, pack my clothes. I'm flying out tonight.
Yes, sir. Sir, about the other things, should I tell young Master Huxley?
Just tell him directly. Do I have to spell out every little thing? Did I raise him for nothing?
Henry Hudson.
Where's my dad? Sir went abroad last night for business. He left you a letter before he left. He said to leave domestic matters to you.
What? This year's investment reception in Harbor City is being hosted by the Sterling Group? I remember. This investment reception always gathers many of Harbor City's elite. If I don't want the Sterling Group to steal the spotlight, I have to go.
Here's tomorrow night's invitation. The dress is ready.
Oh, right. The investment for Skyreach Group's project can be bumped up a bit. Double it. That should speed things up. We can also get in on the surrounding developments. And get a piece of the action. Serena White is very capable. I have high hopes for her.
Young Master Huxley.
The person you're so optimistic about is...
The second Miss White?
You'll see.
Yes.
Hello, your invitation, please.
Come in.
Honey, everyone here today has money to burn. By then, how much we can make is all up to you.
Well, we'll see. How much you'll give me?
Once the job is done, you'll get your reward.
President Lee. President Zhao. Long time no see. Didn't expect to see you here.
Shouldn't you be with your President Sterling? What do you want with us?
President Lee. President Sterling is today's host. Secretary Shea entertaining us is perfectly normal.
Who's that? When did Harbour City's elite circle get someone so young and handsome young master?
President Lee, are you interested in him? Shall I go ask for you?
So President Lee likes this type. If you had said so earlier, I might have been able to set you up. Him? He's just an ex I kicked to the curb. A total loser. Such a big investment reception can't be ruined by one man.
How about?
I treat you two to a good show.
Oh, yes.
Hello, sir. Please show your invitation.
Invitation? Didn't you check it at the door? It's just an invitation. Here. I gave it to the guard at the entrance.
All right.
I knew it. I can't even produce an invitation. He must have snuck in.
I thought he was some young master. What a buzzkill.
President Lee.
The party just started. Don't be so impatient, President Lee. A reception thrown by President Sterling. We'll definitely have some entertainment. Right, Mrs. Shea?
Of course. Benedict Huxley, I didn't expect you to follow me all the way here, but you don't even have an invitation. How did you sneak in?
My business is none of yours. Get out of my face.
Sir. Benedict Huxley. You're still not over me, are you? You're not having any fantasies about me, are you? Let me tell you, you'll never get close to me again.
I was nice to you before, because I respect women. You really think you're all that to me? Go home and take a good look in the mirror before you come out and embarrass yourself.
Benedict Huxley, have you still not grasped the situation? Looks like President Sterling didn't knock any sense into you. This is Sterling turf. I can have you kicked out anytime.
Oh, Sterling Turf. I thought he was just the organizer.
This young man knows a lot. Too bad. He doesn't know his place. You think the Sterlings are someone you can mess with?
Miss Shea, your ex-boyfriend is quite bold. Is he trying to win you back? He's even disrespecting the Sterlings and trample all over it.
You're giving him too much credit. Boldness only comes from ignorance. Wouldn't you agree? Poppy?
So he's just some scum from the bottom of the barrel. The clueless fool. Such a waste of a pretty face.
Miss Shea, in the future, when looking for a boyfriend, you need to set your sights higher. These pretty boys, for the sake of appearances, they'll do anything. If one gets attached to you, they're like gum on your shoe. You can't shake them off.
What a stench. It's enough to make tough candy run for the hills.
You.
Benedict Huxley, don't be bitter just because you can't have it. You only got that security guard job at Sterling Group was a handout I arranged for you. Otherwise, do you think someone like you is worthy of working at Sterling Group with me?
A handout.
A nouveau riche company like the Sterling Group. If even people like you can get in. No wonder for so many years they've never made it to the big leagues.
You couldn't even afford a car and a house or the bride price for our wedding. And you have the nerve to say the Sterling Group can't make it?
I had the bride price, the car, and the house all set. It's just, look at you. Are you worth it?
5 years as a security guard. You talk a big game. It seems President Sterling's beating that day
was still too lenient.
If you had any shame, any self-respect at all, you'd leave on your own. Otherwise, I'll call security. Call your security guard buddies to escort you out. You'll have no dignity left.
I entered with an invitation. On what grounds can you kick me out?
Invitation? Where's your invitation? On what grounds? On the grounds that this is Sterling turf, on the grounds that this is not where you belong.
Hey, you can't say that. This kid looks sharp. If he gets on his knees and barks like a dog for me, it wouldn't be impossible to let him stay. Come play with Big Sis for a few days. Let you experience the high life for a few days.
Kid, let me tell you something. High society isn't something you can just waltz into by putting on some fancy clothes. Even if you wear the most formal attire, you'll only just make yourself a bigger joke.
What? Heard a boss wants to be your sugar mommy and you're this happy I thought you had more backbone.
I'm laughing at how this high society you've so desperately tried to claw your way into, it's just like you, is a filthy cesspool. Absolutely disgusting.
You've got balls, kid. With one sentence, you've offended all of Harbour City's elite. I'd like to see how you're going to die.
If all of Harbor City's elite are like you, glamorous on the outside but rotten on the inside, then Harbor City is not far from ruin. But fortunately, Harbor City's true prominent families aren't here. A bunch of nobodies like you small fries. Can't really affect Harbor City much.
Indeed.
Ignorance truly is bliss, Benedict Huxley. I really didn't expect to see you again. It seems the lesson I gave you last time wasn't enough. Since you don't feel ashamed, then stay for now. Let a country bumpkin like you, a lowlife, get a good look. What the high life is really like.
President Sterling.
This person is rude. You're still keeping him. So magnanimous. No wonder you're valued by the Huxleys as a partner.
Nothing is set in stone yet. Don't jinx it with such high praise.
President Sterling, you might want to think this through. Tonight's reception, President Hudson from the Huxley Group isn't the only one coming. The heir to the Huxley Group will also be here. This person speaks carelessly, doesn't know his place. If he offends someone, that would be bad.
I heard the reception invitations came directly from the Huxleys, but no one has ever seen the Huxley Group heir.
Once the job is done.
Just a bug waiting to be squashed. He won't be buzzing for long, I believe. When the Huxleys arrive, they'll definitely see him as a joke.
As a Huxley, I think you are the real joke.
What's the status of the Huxley heir? How dare you impersonate a Huxley? My apologies. I really forgot that your last name is also Huxley, right?
President Sterling? You forgot again. He was still working for you a few days ago. I've known him for years. A loser like him, how could he be a Huxley? I think...
We should kick this guy out now. Before he makes a scene.
Someone!
Get this person out of here.
Stop. I'd like to see who dares touch my man. Are you all right?
A few guys like them can't touch me.
The second Miss White. Did I hear that right? You're saying this loser is from your white family?
President Sterling, you must have misheard. I never said he's from our white family. I said he's my man.
The second Miss White.
I know.
You're beautiful and kind. But there's no need to lower yourself for a loser like him. Just stoop to their level.
If you know me at all, then you know I protect my own.
But he's clearly my poor and useless ex-boyfriend.
Slap yourself.
Miss White, this doesn't match the personality you usually pretend to have.
Since I agreed to cooperate, some sacrifices are necessary. I believe. Mr. Huxley certainly won't.
Let me suffer.
The second Miss White. Today, for this piece of trash, you're offending me. Are you trying to go against our Sterling group?
President Sterling, don't overthink it. Our white family wouldn't stoop to get into a spat with a nouveau riche family like the Sterling group.
Serena White. Don't push your luck.
The White family, though Harbour City's top family, but the second Miss White. For this loser is willing to drag all our names through the mud. Are you really not taking us seriously?
Reputation? What? So you're allowed to drag other people's reputations through the mud, but I can't treat you with the same disrespect. You're all such blatant hypocrites.
Serena White. Today is the Huxley Group's investment reception. Are you deliberately trying to pick a fight with me?
'Cause trouble? When you humiliated my fiancé, why didn't you think you were picking a fight with me?
What?
The second Miss White. He's your fiancé? Are you sure you have the right person?
There's no mistake. Benedict Huxley is indeed my fiancé. He is indeed my fiancé.
Serena White. Who gave you permission to represent the White family and make a fool of yourself here?
Sister, why are you here?
If I hadn't come, I wouldn't have known you secretly got engaged to this security guard.
What are you talking about? Sister, you clearly know about the marriage contract.
Shut up. How could our White family have an engagement with such a low-class person? You come to the reception and make a huge scene.
You think the White family doesn't have
enough problems lately?
Sister, you shouldn't talk about Mr. Huxley that way. Mr. Huxley is very talented. You just saw it yourself.
Talented.
The security guard is also talented? Miss White, is your judgment really that poor?
Serena.
I wouldn't have known.
You're the one who's disappointing. Sylvia White. If I'm not mistaken, you've been general manager of Skyreach Group these past 5 years. You've stolen plenty of Serena's credit, haven't you?
How did you figure all this out?
I've seen Skyreach's financial reports. I know a little something. After our last meeting, I pretty much figured it out. All these years you've had to work hard to clean up your sister's messes. It must have been exhausting.
I, Sylvia White, am the head of the White family. If I didn't give her power, what would she get? Why would I need to steal her achievements?
That's true. Miss Sylvia White is sharp and aloof. Who in Harbor City doesn't know that? But the second Miss White, other than being Harbor City's greatest beauty and having a gentle personality, she doesn't seem to have any other abilities worth mentioning.
I just never imagined the second Miss White would have such poor taste in men. She would even for this deadbeat publicly offend the Sterlings. If I remember correctly, the Skyreach Group's new harbour project has been shut down for review, hasn't it?
Exactly.
The reception is almost over. President Sterling is about to connect with President Hudson from the Huxley Group. The Whites really made a mess of things today. This whole reception was a waste for them.
I, Grant Sterling, am not an unreasonable person. Since this matter is Miss Serena White's personal conduct, I think we might still have future collaborations. With Skyreach Group, wouldn't you agree?
President White?
I advise you not to trust him. The Skyreach port project was halted for rectification because he reported it.
You caught me. Looks like we're fated to be on opposite sides.
Mr. Huxley, you'll help me, won't you?
I thought Serena White was just naive. I never imagined she'd be this foolish Miss White talk some sense into your sister. Tell her to dump this loser. Maybe then, I can put in a good word for you with President Hudson.
Sis. Sterling Group is our #1 competitor. We can't fall for his tricks.
Shut up! Look what you've done. If you hadn't protected this man, we wouldn't be stuck here.
Do we really need to fight in front of everyone?
The so-called lady of the prestigious White family, a clan with a century of history, hanging out with a lowly security guard. If this gets back to the Huxleys, do you think they'll trust you with their money? Today, the Huxley Group's $100 billion investment is mine for the taking.
Dream on. This investment has already been allocated to Serena White. That's Serena White's property.
Benedict Huxley, all you've got, is a mouth that's good for a laugh, even if the Huxleys invest in Skyreach. There's no way. It would be under Serena White's name.
Is it a joke? We'll find out soon enough. Huxley Group representative.
How Ian has arrived.
President Hudson sent me with the investment contract to sign here.
I never expected
the Huxleys to be so keen on this investment. President Hudson isn't here, but the contract is.
Looks like the Huxleys are also bullish on Sterling Group's projects. Mr. Sterling, don't forget to give me a leg up later.
Don't worry. 200 billion. Now, do you see the difference between us?
Representative Howe.
I am Grant Sterling, head of Sterling Group. How many contracts did you bring?
Contracts. I only have one. It's for Miss White from Skyreach Group.
Representative Howe. Are you sure you have that right?
Are you questioning me?
No, sir.
Are you questioning me?
No, sir.
Excuse me, who is? Miss White from Skyreach Group.
I am.
Miss White, this is an investment contract worth 200 billion sub. Please verify it.
200 billion. Such a huge amount? How could it be for Skyreach? That's impossible.
I told you. In the Huxley's eyes, you're just a joke.
Benedict Huxley. Even if I don't get this investment, a loser like you is in no position to mock me. Besides, your precious Serena White can't get it either.
Indeed. This matter is the Huxley's mistake. Hold on. You haven't even confirmed the second party and you're just letting people sign? Is this how Henry Hudson told you to do things?
Benedict Huxley, what are you trying to pull?
What is Miss White's full name?
Sylvia White.
Excuse me, Serena White.
Is she? Why are you looking for her? I'm the one in charge of Skyreach Group.
I'm just following orders. If you have questions, ask President Hudson.
Mr. Huxley always keeps his word. Now, does anyone still think Mr. Huxley is useless?
Impossible. Benedict Huxley. Who exactly are you?
Huxley? Is he really?
I told you. Today's investment is for the second Miss White.
Kid, I don't know how you found out about this contract. If you think you can use this information to put on a show,
I won't let you.
Me?
Putting on a show? Didn't Henry Hudson tell you who I am?
Don't think mentioning President Hudson will get you off the hook. Since you gave me a heads up earlier, I advise you to apologize and leave now. Otherwise, when President Hudson arrives, you'll be facing the music.
I think the one who will be facing the music is you. You just made such a huge mistake. And you're just brushing it off without any remorse. Are you threatening to kick me out now? To cover up your mistake?
Who do you think you are? Do you know who stands behind me? The Huxleys can crush you like an ant. How dare you accuse me?
If you use the power the Huxleys gave you to bully the weak, then I'll have to reconsider Henry Hudson's hiring standards.
Still acting like a big shot. If you're going to pretend, at least pick a believable identity. Someone at President Hudson's level would never attend a small investment reception like this, let alone those behind him.
I knew he couldn't be a Huxley. We heard earlier that the heir to the Huxley Group might show up. We almost fell for his act.
Exactly. I've known him for so many years. If he were some big shot, how could I not know?
It's like talking to a brick wall.
I recall a certain fellow who probably doesn't even have an invitation. Just any riffraff can come here? What else is there to hide?
Who said I don't have an invitation? I just handed it to the security guard. To the guard when I walked in, just tossed to security. If you look for it now, you should find it.
How ridiculous. Benedict Huxley? Your invitation is indeed very fancy. But it's not a real invitation. The real invitation is here.
I didn't expect Henry Hudson to specifically get me a special one.
Silence. Is President Hudson's name something you can just throw around? Can people without invitations, uninvited guests, just wander in and out?
You're right, Representative Howe.
Guards.
Throw this good-for-nothing out now.
I'd like to see who dares to touch him.
Miss White, it's not that we want to kick him out, but the Huxleys all think he's full of hot air.
Serena. The contract's signed, so it's none of our business. Don't meddle.
Sis, Mr. Huxley helped us so much. We can't just throw him under the bus.
It's fine. I'll give them 5 more minutes. After 5 minutes, I'll let them feel what it's like to be bullied.
I think you should. Just leave now. Once President Hudson arrives, it won't be so easy to leave.
Exactly. I still want to get more investment. Don't waste everyone's time here.
Henry Hudson.
Get here in 5 minutes and fix this mess you've made. Otherwise, you'll never return to the Huxley Group.
I can't believe it. He's got some nerve, I'll give him that. At a time like this, he's still bluffing.
You're telling me. Back then, if it weren't for his cool head, I wouldn't have used him as a scapegoat.
This man is disrespectful to a Huxley executive. Miss White, aren't you afraid of losing the Huxley partnership because of him?
I'm the Huxley Group's chosen partner. Benedict Huxley's my guest. I won't let you kick him out on my watch.
This man is a liar. Since Miss White is protecting him, why don't we see if he's lying?
Hello. The number you have dialed cannot be reached.
Miss White?
Maybe now you'll give up.
Mr. Huxley's call just now did go through. President Hudson might be on his way.
To be honest, President Hudson isn't in Harbor City right now. Think about it. Is it likely for President Hudson to rush back from overseas in 5 minutes? Is it likely?
That's just a pipe dream. I told you, this guy is all talk.
This Serena White is really something else. Even though she won the investment, her taste in men
Is really bad.
You, how dare you disrespect President Hudson? Looks like I'll have to have you thrown out. This way, when I see President Hudson, I'll have an explanation.
What? Are you all planning to team up and kick me out?
Kid.
I've put up with you long enough. You brought a fake invitation, strutting around here, chasing women, full of lies. You even dared to disrespect President Hudson. Today you need to apologize to everyone. They owe us all an apology.
I don't think I've done anything wrong. You have no right to make me apologize.
Your presence here is a mistake. A loser like you has no place in high society.
I told you to leave from the start. You didn't take the chance. Now you've pissed off every prominent figure in Harbor City's business world. You can't handle the consequences.
So? You just assume I'm poor?
It's no use stalling for time, even though 5 minutes aren't up. Everyone here knows President Hudson isn't coming.
No wonder you can only rely on the Huxley's charity. You can't even wait 5 minutes. Oh, no. 2 minutes. Those who don't seize opportunities don't deserve to survive in business.
Sis, Mr. Huxley helped us overcome difficulties at a critical moment. We can't be ungrateful.
Even if he hadn't pointed it out, we would have found a way out soon, since we've secured the investment. I absolutely forbid you from offending the Huxley family for this man.
Then I won't allow anyone to disrespect Mr. Huxley again, including you.
Let go of me. If you dare go there, you're no longer welcome in the White family.
Looks like Henry Hudson would rather be fired than handle this. Fine. This reception ends here. Everyone, take care of yourselves.
You think this place is somewhere you can just come and go as you please?
Huxley Group, Executive Secretary.
President Henry Hudson has arrived. What have you all done?
Welcome, President Hudson.
President Hudson.
Everything here is handled. Why did you come in person?
Handled? Then what's going on here?
President Hudson, this must be a misunderstanding. It's just some nobody causing a scene, disturbing everyone. I'll kick him out right now.
Causing trouble? Hosting an investment reception for the Huxley Group, and you let something like this happen? How did you manage this? If you offended an important person, could you bear the responsibility?
Important person? Could it be? The heir also came.
What are you mumbling about?
Go get to work.
Yes.
Kid.
Did you hear that? Now that President Hudson is here in person. No matter how glib you are, you can't fool everyone with your lies anymore. Today, I'm going to enjoy watching you go down.
Oh.
I don't know how I'll die, but your fate, I've already predicted.
Henry Hudson.
I thought you'd really left them for dead. I just got back. And this is the welcome I get. Trying to put me in my place, huh?
Young master.
I'm very unhappy. You know what to do. About this, young master.
You insolent child. How dare you speak to President Hudson like that? Guards.
Grant Sterling, what are you doing?
P. President Hudson. This is the nobody I was talking about.
Nobody.
Yes.
What nobody?
President Hudson, you don't know. This nobody forged an invitation and impersonated the heir to the Huxley Group.
And crashed the reception.
Isn't that right? Representative Wu couldn't even get through on the phone, but my sister is completely blinded by something, insisting on protecting this swindler. Oh, and regarding the Huxley Group's investment in our Skyreach Group, can we change the contact person?
Yes. Eldest Miss White is right. The Huxleys are investing hundreds of billions. If Skyreach Group isn't suitable, you could also consider our Sterling Group.
President Hudson. Serena White has been protecting this kid the whole time. In my opinion, this investment does need to be reevaluated.
All right. Hao Yen, I didn't realize. You're quite the opportunist, huh?
All thanks to President Hudson's teachings. This man is using the Huxley Group's name to swindle people. Should we expel him?
You're the one who should be expelled. You blind fool. Do you have any idea what you've done? You're flaunting the Huxley Group's name and acting all high and mighty. You're fired.
President Hudson.
Is this a misunderstanding? I just exposed a fraud.
Fraud?
Stupid.
Use that pig brain of yours for once. What kind of person can call me? Now take your pig brain and get the hell out of here.
That's it? President Hudson, your explanation isn't quite enough, is it?
Kid.
Don't think this is over. It's over for you.
President Hudson.
This kid really called you.
Good question.
Grant Sterling.
I thought you were smart. That's why I entrusted you with this investment reception. How did you manage it? Do you have any idea who you've offended? Tell the guards to let him go.
Grant Sterling, I told you. I already predicted your demise. If you don't believe me, just watch.
Stop! Serena White can't leave.
President Hudson.
This investment for Skyreach is my responsibility. Did Representative Wu bring the contract and sign it with the wrong person?
Sister.
That contract was signed for Skyreach Group. You're questioning President Hudson. Aren't you afraid the Huxleys will withdraw their investment? Do you really hate me that much? You'd rather lose the Huxley investment just to suppress me?
You're just the general manager of Skyreach Group. Such an important investment contract is, of course, for me to decide.
What an ugly twisted face. Looks like over the years, she really did take a lot of credit from you. My judgment was correct. In the business world, what are you waiting for? From today onwards,
If
the White family is still led by Sylvia White, the Huxley Group will sever all contracts with Skyreach and the White family.
Benedict Huxley, who do you think you're scaring with that act? President Hudson let you go simply because he didn't want to bother with someone like you. You really think you're the heir to the Huxley Group?
The young master's words represent the Huxley Group.
Young master.
You're a young master of the Huxleys. Then what about that contract?
Miss Serena White, that contract is your engagement gift from the young master.
An engagement gift.
Henry Hudson, you handle things here.
Yes, young master.
Young master, young master.
President Hudson, our investment reception.
The Sterling Group's reception. What does that have to do with me?
What do you mean it has nothing to do with you? You asked me to organize it.
You still remember this reception? I'm the one who called you here. You're the organizer. And you kicked out the host of the reception? Oh, right. Since you're so blind, you dared to offend Haim. The Sterling Group and all the families represented here. All your collaborations with the Huxleys are cancelled. Consider yourselves warned.
Still haven't made up your mind? I told you. Work with me. You won't regret it.
It's just a bit unexpected. Mr. Huxley never said he was connected to the Huxleys.
Even if I had told you back then, would you have believed me?
Benedict!
Why are you leaving without a word?
Fiona Shea, get away from me. Your stench is making me sick.
Benedict, I'm your girlfriend. How can you talk to me like that?
You must be that little tramp who hangs around Sterling, the one engaged to young Master Huxley. That's me, Sylvia White. How dare you claim to be young Master Huxley's girlfriend?
Sister, what are you doing here? Benedict?
I know you're a big shot now, and you must have many admirers. But I believe you'll remember our past. You won't let me down, right?
Miss Shea, I've told you. He's mine. Have some respect.
What a joke when I was sleeping with him. You too. We're probably nowhere in sight. Two sisters fighting over the same man. What? Planning a threesome?
Shut your filthy mouth. Trash like you. Can't even compare to us sisters.
Benedict, are you just going to let her hit me? Or are you just going to ignore me?
Fiona Shea, from the moment you betrayed me, you became nothing to me. Even looking at you disgusts me.
Grant Sterling forced me to do it. Those weren't my words.
Do you really take me for a fool? It seems if I don't settle the score for your deception, it would be a waste of you coming all this way just to get your face slapped.
Young Master Huxley is right. Shameless trash like you deserves to be taught a lesson. if you dare to bother him again. I'll make sure you have no place in Harbor City.
Young Master Huxley.
This kind of thing should be left to us women.
Sister, I'm young Master Huxley's fiancé. Handling this kind of thing is none of your concern.
Serena, young Master Huxley's fiancé is a White family daughter. I'm the eldest daughter of the White family. Naturally, I should fulfill it.
When young Master Huxley came that day, you personally rejected the engagement, sister. Now young Master Huxley and I are deeply in love. It's too late for you to talk about fulfilling it now. It's too late.
Young Master Huxley, Serena White's standing at home is nothing compared to mine, and her reputation in the business world is no match for mine either. Whether you need a supportive wife at home or a woman who can conquer the world by your side, I'm a much better choice than Serena White. It's useless.
Sister, young Master Huxley has already seen right through your little games on your list of achievements. How many were my ideas? You haven't forgotten, have you?
Serena White, if I hadn't given you the space to prove yourself, do you think you'd have had any chance to work for me?
Then I truly must thank you, sister. If you hadn't stolen my credit countless times since childhood, my talent, how could it have been eclipsed by your false glory? Don't you agree? My dear sister.
Serena White, stop your blatant lies. I earned my reputation through my own hard work. My achievements and hard work can't just be erased by your empty words.
What if I have proof?
You, Miss Sylvia. Instead of obsessing over my identity, you'd be better off heading back to Skyreach. Who knows? Your family might be in the conference room waiting for you. What? Now because of me, you regret falling out with your sister?
No regrets. I just thought I'd endure it my whole life. I never thought that now for a man I just met, I can't take it anymore.
Actually, I don't understand. Why at the reception earlier, with so many people against me, mocking me, you stood by me so firmly? Is it because I'm exceptionally reliable?
It's not that shallow. It's just from our meeting yesterday, I believe you're not the worthless man they claim you are. Besides, we already have a partnership.
I thought. I had won over Miss Serena with my charm. What a shame. It was just because of that partnership, and I prepared such a generous betrothal gift for nothing.
How could that be?
Serena.
Thank you, Mr. Huxley, for the investment, and for helping Skyreach in its time of need. But, if my sister continues to be in charge, will the Huxley Group really pull its funding?
If the White family keeps letting her run wild, no matter how much capital there is, it won't be enough to fill that hole. You're a smart woman. I believe. You can see where the problem lies.
All right. I understand. After today, I'll probably be busy at the company for a while. If Mr. Huxley needs anything, you can always find me at Skyreach. Also, in 10 days, our White family's biennial charity auction gala will be held at the Quanport Hotel. I wonder if you'll be free to attend?
Miss Serena, you truly are understanding. I just got back, and I happen to need this opportunity to show my face.
That's good then. Then, at that time, I'll introduce you to the host of the auction. See you there.
Thank you.
Young Master, some good news has come out recently. Skyreach Group's stock price has hit its daily trading limit for 3 days straight. If Miss Sylvia doesn't stir up trouble this time, Skyreach Group's decline will be completely reversed.
As long as the power and funds are given to Serena White, the White family's return to glory is not far off. Oh, right. Put other matters aside for now. First go to the old man's vault. Pick out a few small items and send them to the charity auction gala.
Young Master.
What do you mean by that?
You've already given a betrothal gift worth hundreds of billions. The meeting gift for my mother-in-law can't be too shabby. When you send them, use my father's name to boost Miss Serena's standing. I remember the White family's charity auctions in recent years were all hosted by elder Mrs. White, right?
Understood, young master. I'll arrange it. Oh, young master. The eldest son of the Sloane family, Ian Sloane, is at the door asking to see you. He says his father sent him to visit the old man.
He knows the old man is sick, yet he still comes to bother him. The Sloan family must be here to fish for information. Go tell him that the old man is away resting.
Young Master Sloan, Elder Huxley, has been recuperating on a private island for many days. I can only contact him at specific times. If you want to see Elder Huxley, you should come another day.
Uncle Huxley went to a private island?
Yes.
Then what about the recent news about the heir to the Huxley Group at the investment reception?
Dad?
Does Uncle Huxley have any other blood relatives?
I remember his only son.
Passed away a few years ago.
Okay.
I understand.
President Sterling.
Henry Hudson. I think it's necessary. You should know.
I finally managed to get in with the Huxley family. But that man ruined everything for me, didn't Benedict Huxley? Kissed the ground you walked on for 5 years. You still don't know who he is?
If I had known his background, I would have died before cheating on him.
Still talking back to me? You're with me, and you're still thinking of others?
All right. Punishing her now is pointless.
Exactly.
We need to find a way now to calm the Huxley family down if the Huxleys decide to come after us. I'm afraid Harbor City. There will be no place left for us in this city.
Didn't you say that Sloan guy had something to say? Where is he?
Here I am.
Still troubled about that young Master Huxley. Looks like I came at the perfect time.
Young Master Sloan. What do you mean?
Do you remember, at the reception, how was that young Master Huxley introduced? Who said he was the heir to the Huxleys?
I remember. It was President Hudson from Huxley Group who called him young master. As for the heir, that was from beginning to end, was just speculation.
But the situation at the time, you all saw it. If he wasn't the heir, how could he order a round? A big shot like Henry Hudson. Even the most beautiful woman in Harbor City, even Miss Serena of the White family said she was engaged to that man.
Engagement, my ass.
You've all heard the recent rumors about the Huxleys, I assume. This Mr. Huxley is just some nobody Henry Hudson pulled out of nowhere. An impostor to keep things stable, and he has the nerve to go after our Miss Serena. The Huxleys have had only one son for 7 generations. Elder Huxley's son.
Passed away 5 years ago.
And this person who's appeared now is just some lowlife who worked as a security guard for the Sterling Group. How could he possibly become overnight the heir to a powerful family like the Huxleys?
So you're saying Henry Hudson is clearly backing that? Imposter. Just exposing him probably won't be enough. What should we do? To turn the tide? The charity auction gala.
I heard it. They're attending the White family's charity auction gala in a few days.
Looks like you're not entirely useless, gentlemen. In my opinion, no time like the present at the charity auction gala. I'll expose him publicly. I'd like to see how that bastard Henry Hudson can protect him then. Everyone, what do you all think?
Mrs. White.
Welcome, both of you.
Congratulations, Mrs. White.
I've always heard that good fortune makes one radiant looking at your complexion, Mrs. White. There must be good news in your household recently.
I heard Miss Serena recently found herself a wealthy bachelor, Mrs. White, if you know of any, outstanding young talents. It's making me sick to introduce 1 or 2 to my daughter.
Is that true? Oh, my daughters are always picky. If there really is a talented young man who catches their eye, I'd be smiling in my sleep.
Announcing Miss Serena and her fiancé.
Mr. Huxley. About our partnership, I haven't had a chance to tell my mother yet. So if she says anything out of line, please don't mind her.
No problem.
Last time, Miss Serena, even in that situation,
insisted on
defending me as my fiancé. Today, I will absolutely not betray the faith you've shown me.
Mother, this is the man I told you about, the one I'm engaged to, Mr. Benedict Huxley.
He's as handsome and talented as they say. My daughter will be very fortunate. Serena, hurry and introduce Mr. Huxley sent him to visit the old man.
President of Sterling Group.
Mr. Grant Sterling has arrived.
Mrs. White.
Long time no see.
Welcome.
Isn't this that little security guard from our company? When did you get poached by the White family?
Grant Sterling, watch what you eat and watch what you say.
Today.
Is the White family's charity auction for the people of Harbor City? You're here to cause trouble. Haven't you learned your lesson?
Oh, President Grant, you've forgotten again. This good-for-nothing is no longer a small security guard. He used his pretty face and transformed himself into the White family's prized son-in-law.
Didn't they say she landed a rich husband? Why is this different from what they said?
Serena, what's going on?
Mother, my engagement to Mr. Huxley was arranged by Grandpa. You don't trust my judgment, but don't you trust Grandpa's? As for Grant Sterling, he's probably just bitter about the investment reception, and since he's too scared to take on the Huxleys, nobody dares to cross the Huxleys. He came here to stir up trouble instead.
Miss Shea, you're mistaken. Having good looks and a good background is a skill in itself.
Young Master Huxley is not who he used to be.
Forgive my intrusion.
You pests are back again?
President Grant, this young Master Huxley, still upset about what happened before, still holding a grudge. Or was our apology not sincere enough?
Before, it was all my fault. How could I have been at such an important reception? Disrespect young Master Huxley.
All this flattery means you're up to no good, Grant Sterling. What are you plotting today? What are they up to now?
I don't understand the power struggles between families, but you need to know your limits. Don't let petty matters affect our family's reputation.
My fault. I've been too busy recently, and haven't had a chance to tell Mother about you.
No problem. Let's see what tricks they're going to pull.
Benedict Huxley. It really is you. You always were a busybody. Look at you now, all bold. The White family's charity auction gala. You even managed to sneak in here.
Chai Ching. Who told you I snuck in?
Let me tell you. I spent a lot of money to get this invitation. You didn't sneak in. Did someone invite you?
What if I said, yes?
This place isn't for the likes of a nobody like you. Before the hosts notice, hurry, get out of here.
Stop. You two go way back. Do you even know who he is?
Who he is?
Isn't he just some nobody? After college, I remember he became a security guard.
I mean, besides a security guard, what else could he be?
Back then, we were all just regular college students. What special identity could he possibly have? Oh, right. Back then, he sure loved to brag.
I never brag. It's just that you never believed me.
Mother, that day at the reception, I saw President Hudson from Huxley Group treat Mr. Huxley with special reverence. He's definitely not ordinary.
Exactly. We all saw it that day. This young Master Huxley, he's not just an ordinary guy. And he's not one to be trifled with. Wait, are you sure you have the right guy?
No way. Back in college, he worked 8 jobs. Everyone in our department, everyone 7 years above or below us knew him.
Can't believe our young Master Huxley was quite the popular figure back then.
I did work as a security guard at Sterling Group. And during college, I worked more than 8 jobs.
Benedict Huxley? I thought you'd gotten addicted to playing the rich kid. What's wrong? Scared so soon? Admitting so quickly that you're just some broke loser?
What's real is real, what's fake is fake. No matter what he says, I believe the White family will eventually know his true identity. Right? Mrs. White.
Serena, how do you explain this?
Mother, Mr. Huxley must have his reasons for doing this. We can't just judge by appearances. Mr. Huxley, what's your game now?
I had already taken over the family business. Going to college was just to experience life.
Ha, a broke loser like you? What family business could you possibly have? Experience life? You don't even blink when you lie. Watch your mouth before you trip on your own tongue.
Kai-Ting, all the scholarships you applied for went into my account. You must be really jealous of me. If I'm not mistaken, the only reason you're standing up today is just to show your face at an event like this.
Benedict Huxley.
If it wasn't for you charming the professor back then, I never would have lost to you.
And?
Today is different. A nobody like you has no business in a place like this.
Because I'm so far out of your league, you can't even see me. Because I've always been someone you could never even dream of touching.
Benedict Huxley? You sure know how to dodge questions. You've been talking for ages, but you still haven't explained why you worked as a security guard.
What's wrong?
Don't want to bring it up?
I can experience life at school and also check things out as a guard at Sterling Group. Right? Otherwise, I could just get by on my looks. That pays way more than being a security guard.
So it seems thanks to Mr. Huxley's early inspection, Skyreach Group caught a lucky break.
Exactly. Before the partnership, President Grant paid me a lot of special attention. It allowed me to see his true colors, so I could cut my losses in time.
Inspection? This order was originally meant for my family, the Sterlings. But it ended up with the White family. Could it be that Huxley Group arranged for someone to inspect Sterling Group in advance?
He's lying.
I was with him for 5 years? How come I never knew? He did anything besides being a security guard? Anything at all?
Benedict Huxley. Even your ex-girlfriend is here to prove. You're just some lowly security guard. Why bother arguing?
I never denied being a security guard.
Young Master Huxley
is truly extraordinary. For his career,
he's willing to humble himself.
Everyone.
Look.
That's true vision. It's a shame I never understood. With such a powerful background, how could you keep your own woman in check?
Oh, President Grant. That's ancient history. Why do you keep bringing it up? Can't it be that she was just charmed by you and dumped this good-for-nothing?
Insolence! This is a charity gala. How dare you speak of such vulgar matters?
Why is Mrs. White so anxious? Is it because she guessed this young Master Huxley is of low status and now you're lashing out in shame?
Mr. Huxley's identity is beyond your questioning. President Lee, the price for your careless words is one you can't afford to pay.
Grant Sterling, what exactly are you trying to do? Bringing this up again and again. Don't you have any shame?
Young Master Huxley, I'm so sorry. How could I expose your past at such an important event? Air your dirty laundry. Come on, Fiona Shea. Quickly apologize to young Master Huxley.
Yes. I spoke too quickly and forgot that young Master Huxley is not what he used to be. He's married into the White family after all. How could he be a good-for-nothing? Young Master Huxley, please be magnanimous. Don't hold it against me. Otherwise, your second young Miss White will run me out of Harbor City again.
No.
Enough. Serena, there are many prominent figures tonight. If we don't clear this up, what will become of the White family's reputation? Our honor?
Mother, Mr. Huxley, is he truly from Huxley Group, Harbor City?
Miss White, this started because of me. Let me explain. Mrs. White, I did have some past entanglement with these two.
But
I concealed my identity back then. A vulgar social climber like her would never know my true background.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Since Mr. Huxley has revealed his identity, where does he work now? And what's his position?
Damn, I forgot to tell the old man to set me up with a position at the company.
Mother, Mr. Huxley is...
Shut up! Our White family daughters never marry down. Don't let me find out. You brought home a freeloader.
I remember at the last reception. Huxley Group entrusted 200 billion in investments to the second Miss White. If it was truly Benedict Huxley's doing, then his position at Huxley Group couldn't be low.
Henry Hudson, what's my position at the company now? Oh, young master.
The elder Huxley didn't say.
He just said he'd retire once you returned.
All right. Then let's discuss this when I get back.
Henry Hudson. Isn't that the chief secretary of Huxley Group?
Could he really be from the Huxley family?
Indeed. Mr. Huxley is indeed from the Huxley family, the richest of them all.
Impossible.
Benedict Huxley is just an ordinary person. How could he be from the wealthiest family?
But that truly was President Hudson's voice.
Didn't young Master Sloane say he was someone Henry Hudson put forward to stabilize things?
Why would Henry Hudson call him young master?
Why else? Because he is young Master Huxley.
If I offend someone from the wealthiest family, I'll have no place.
A vulgar social climber like her. That call must be fake. It's synthesized. That call must be synthesized.
Who the hell do you think you are? You're not worthy of knowing Mr. Huxley's family background.
Guards!
Throw this person with a fake invitation out.
Miss White, the invitation isn't fake, Miss White.
Fiona Shea, help me! You said you'd help me!
Esteemed guests, the auction will begin in 1 hour. Please be seated on time. My White family has some matters to attend to. Please excuse us for a moment. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Young Master Sloane said. Young Master Huxley died 5 years ago. Benedict Huxley also broke ties with his family. I cut ties with my family because of her. Could he really be young Master Huxley? Who cares what kind of young master he is? He doesn't want me anyway. I'll insist he's not. With his personality, what can he do to me?
Miss White. Everyone's socializing up front. Are you here drinking your sorrows away alone because you've really been sidelined by your family? Because you've been cast out by your family?
What's it to you?
How could it be unrelated? Ever since that reception, life hasn't been easy for our families. Not easy at all. Actually, these past few days, we've received some information that young Master Huxley up front is probably an impostor.
Really?
Of course. First, young Miss White. Are you interested in joining us to expose his true identity?
Expose his identity? Exposing his identity won't benefit our White family.
Are you just gonna stand by and watch the second Miss White hog all the glory for an imposter?
An imposter, huh? That bastard almost ruined me. Let's go.
Madam, I'll make a call.
Henry Hudson, when will the auction items I picked be delivered?
Sir, the coral...
Are you sure you don't need to ask the elder Huxley again? The old man's already on vacation on an island. How am I supposed to ask him? Just move it. If anything goes wrong, I'll take the heat.
Yes.
Madam.
I apologize. Regarding my position, I can't answer you yet.
All right, no rush. Mr. Huxley is a young talent. Our Serena didn't misjudge him.
Young talent? I doubt it. I doubt it.
Sylvia, where were you? Why are you just arriving?
Mom, if I hadn't left earlier, I wouldn't have seen such a good show.
What do you mean?
Mrs. White, you don't know. At that investment reception, this guy was just as arrogant, putting on airs and deceiving all of us.
You again, you bootlicker Zhao Qian.
It seems everyone is here. Then, let the show begin.
Grant Sterling, at such an important auction today, you're here stirring up trouble and ruining Mr. Huxley's reputation. The White family not kicking you out is already our greatest tolerance. Don't push your luck.
Oh my.
Miss Serena, such a display of power.
What?
This man beside you.
I've slept with him so many times, I'm sick of him. Can't you handle a little truth?
Unbearable.
We're here for business today. Control yourself.
It seems the lesson Henry Hudson taught you that day didn't scare you at all. You're still here stirring up trouble.
Benedict Huxley. The 2 times you've appeared in high society. Were both thanks to Henry Hudson, right? You claim to be the heir to Huxley Group, but you've never mentioned Elder Huxley. I'm afraid your only backing is Henry Hudson.
Sylvia, what do you mean by that?
I mean, he's just a paper tiger using Henry Hudson's name to swindle people.
Sylvia, is there some misunderstanding? He's Serena's fiancé. If she marries into the Huxley family, our White family's crisis will be nothing to fear.
Mom, you only know he can help the White family. But do you know, I've been sidelined by the group recently? It was his instruction at the reception.
Is that true? Did you accidentally offend him? How about I ask Serena to put in a good word?
No need. He's just an impostor. Mom, since you don't want to offend him, then just watch me later as I expose him.
Sylvia White, I've tolerated you because you're Serena's sister. I have a lot of tolerance for you. If you don't know what's good for you, don't blame me for being harsh.
Harsh with me? You're a toad lusting after a swan. Such big words.
Sylvia White, shut up.
I won't. Didn't he say if I still held power, he'd withdraw investment from Skyreach Group? Well, did you tell him I'm still the general manager of Skyreach Group? And those people Henry Hudson said he'd punish that day? Aren't they all perfectly fine standing right here?
Exactly. Not just Sterling Group, but also President Lee's Huiki Group and President Zhao's Zhaohai Group. All of us are perfectly safe.
Is what she said true?
After the reception that day, she called a board meeting. To secure the investment, the board only revoked her decision-making power, decision-making authority, but kept her position.
Looks like you're just waiting for this to blow over, so you can legitimately take back control. Playing this double game, you're pretty good at it, huh? No wonder all these years.
She's had you wrapped around her finger.
Mr. Huxley.
Just watch, I'll make you proud. After all this fuss, you just want to prove that my claim as heir to the Huxley Group is fake. And I'm just some poor schmuck. An auction is the best place to show off one's wealth. How about we settle this at the auction later?
Who doesn't know by now that you Benedict Huxley have latched onto the 2 sugar mamas, Henry Hudson and Serena White? Whatever you buy at the auction. Who knows who'll be footing the bill?
How petty. I, Benedict Huxley, never need anyone else to pay my way.
If Mr. Huxley needs it, I, Serena White, would gladly give my entire fortune.
What's so great about that? It's just a little dirty money.
Shut up. Who do you think you are? You have no right to talk about her here.
Benedict Huxley. And you think you're any better? A loser parading around like a big shot. While I'll be watching to see you balding when your ship sinks.
Mrs. White. I just came today to accompany Ms. Serena White. I didn't expect this pack of hyenas to keep calling me a con artist. They don't believe Henry Hudson. Or cold hard cash. In that case, even if I present the Huxley Group's collection for the auction, they still won't acknowledge my identity.
But the Huxley family's collection.
You're dreaming. He's got nothing to show. He's just bluffing.
Mrs. White, since Serena White and I have an engagement, I'd like to offer these collections as part of the betrothal gift to this charity auction.
You think you can just give away the Huxley family's collection? Such arrogance.
Mom.
Why are you still letting him stay? Get him out of here. Don't let him dirty the floor of our banquet hall.
A gift for Miss Serena White. A pair of exquisite Eastern pearls. A pair of exquisite Tian Shan jades, a golden reclining Buddha.
Just in time.
A set of royal kingfisher feather headdresses, the golden reclining Buddha.
A set of royal kingfisher feather headdresses, and it's a pair.
8 ancient scrolls, that's the one from 3 years ago.
That mysterious person.
That was auctioned off.
"20 items, Mr. Huxley. For a charity auction, bringing out so many valuable items, isn't that a bit much?"
I told Henry Hudson to follow the old man's usual standard. I didn't realize the old man was so damn extravagant.
Did you people even do your homework? Could these things really be sent by that Huxley punk?
News about him came straight from the Huxley family. It can't be wrong. Don't you worry, Miss White. It'll be his show in a moment.
Since Miss White is so capable, why doesn't she go find out for herself who are you throwing this temper tantrum for?
All right.
The auction is about to begin. Please take your seats. Serena, hurry and receive the auction items.
Young Master Huxley's gifts have arrived. Do you still have something to say?
What a joke. You actually believe these were sent by that Huxley punk?
Sylvia, that's enough. Mr. Huxley has brought such valuable treasures to support charity. I thank you on behalf of the beneficiaries.
It's nothing too valuable. Mrs. White, please don't mention it.
Young Master Huxley, you truly live up to your prestigious family name. Classy.
Mrs. White.
Are you satisfied with the collection I sent?
What? The items weren't sent by young Master Huxley. Young Master Sloane, what's going on? These collections, are they?
Of course I sent them. Mrs. White, I heard today is the White family's biennial charity auction gala. The Sloane family has always been generous. My father specifically sent me with some collections to spice up the auction. It's also a way for me to express my feelings to Serena White.
As expected from the prestigious Sloane family. To help the people. They've brought out such magnificent treasures for the auction. Unlike some people.
All talk and no action.
The original purpose of our White family auction is charity. How can you measure people by their wealth?
No. The Huxley family collection is on its way. And my identity doesn't need some trinkets for proof.
Yeah, right. Keep up the act.
Mom?
Young Master Sloane is so generous. Don't you have anything to say?
So it was young Master Sloane who was so generous. Then young Master Huxley, you...
Young Master Huxley. I don't recall any young Master Huxley in Harbor City. But as for Ms. Serena White, how have you been? Do you like the gifts I brought today?
Hey.
Thank you for your concern for my fiancé, young Master Sloan. The more items for the charity auction, the better. The people of Harbor City thank you.
Someone calls you young master, and you really think you're hot shit, huh? Let me tell you, Serena White is my fiancée, so you better stay away from her.
Young Master Sloan, watch your tone. Mr. Huxley and I have been engaged for a long time. Please have some self-respect, young Master Sloan.
Engagement. With who? With this nobody who crawled out of the woodwork. This loser.
How dare you? The affairs of the Huxley and the White family are not for you to comment on.
Serena White, my feelings for you are true. I'm just worried you're being played.
Young Master Sloan, you may not know. This guy is just riding Henry Hudson's coattails. Not only is he using the Huxley Group's name, claiming to be a Huxley, but he also just took credit for the items you sent, that auction item you sent, claiming they were from the Huxley collection.
What a joke. The Sloan family and the Huxley family have been allies for years. Why haven't I ever heard of the Huxley family having some young master?
If the Huxley family has no young master, then wouldn't that make you an impostor?
Ridiculous. Aside from business, the Huxley family has always kept a low profile. It's not something a nobody like you could ever find out. You don't know who I am, and I don't blame you.
Big words. I think you're just out of excuses to prove who you are.
Mother, Mr. Huxley has been in the Harbor City business circle for over half a month now. If he wasn't one of the Huxleys, why hasn't the Huxley Group come out to debunk the rumors? Besides, President Hudson is vouching for him.
Henry Hudson is just a servant of the Huxley family. What if he has his own agenda?
Young Master Sloan, you're so certain the Huxley family has no young master. And you don't even trust President Hudson. Do you have some inside scoop?
Do you know?
Why there's been no news about the Huxley groups. Leader recently, the old man hasn't been in Harbor City lately.
The old man hasn't been in Harbor City lately, so of course there's no news.
I visited Elder Huxley a few days ago and learned that he went overseas to recover due to poor health. And my father chatted with Elder Huxley, was chatting with Elder Huxley. The Huxley family has only had one son for 7 generations, and Elder Huxley only had one son. There are no distant relatives in the picture to inherit.
Since he has his own son, he naturally doesn't need some distant relative as an heir.
But his son died 5 years ago.
Looks like I really crushed the old man's heart back then. He actually told outsiders I was dead. It seems the daughter-in-law he wants is someone I absolutely must bring home.
What? So you're saying Benedict Huxley is no heir to the Huxley Group at all? No wonder Sylvia called you a marriage scammer. No, I object to this marriage.
Mrs. White, the engagement was set by the previous generation by our elders. What does my identity have to do with it?
If I recall correctly, the engagement contract you brought only stated that there must be a marriage with a daughter of the White family. Our Serena is the precious legitimate daughter starting bid can marry.
That's right. Serena White is the #1 beauty in Harbor City. She's not for some commoner to covet Mrs. White. You must keep your eyes wide open and find a good husband for Serena. If Ms. Serena is willing to marry into my Sloan family, my family will throw the grandest wedding imaginable to welcome Ms. Serena into our family.
For young Master Sloan to take an interest in our Serena is her good fortune.
Mother, I have already promised Mr. Huxley to honor the engagement. How can you break your promise in public? The Mr. Huxley I know is a man of great vision, is a man of great depth and foresight. He is not the aimless nobody they say he is.
Serena, the Sloan family is the second most powerful family in Harbor City. If you marry into the Sloan family, I believe young Master Sloan will never mistreat you.
I'll make Miss Serena, and I will make Serena White the happiest woman in the world.
I can't believe your White family is so greedy and utterly spineless. One is a shameless fraud who constantly steals others' credit. No wonder Miss Serena acts the way she does. Stands out so much among you all.
Kid, marriage among the elite is all about matching social status. That's just how the world works. As for your engagement, if you're not happy, Our White family has plenty of unmarried daughters from the Branch families. Sylvia, the one who asked you to find her a job last time, who was that again?
As I recall, it was someone from a Branch family, my great-grandfather's cousins, the fifth-generation legitimate daughter of the third household. As for me, I got her a job as a waitress at a White family hotel. Speaking of which, and a security guard like you are a pretty good match.
The engagement was set by the elders of the previous generation. How dare you insult me with a girl from a Branch family?
Take a good look at yourself, and you want to marry a legitimate daughter of the White family.
If it weren't for my family's elders, I wouldn't want to honor any engagement. Now Ms. Serena White and I have an understanding. You can't just call off this engagement whenever you feel like it.
It's not that I'm not giving you a chance, as long as you can prove that you are indeed the heir to the Huxley family. This engagement can continue.
You must be joking, Mrs. White. Not to mention the Huxleys have no so-called heir. I heard that half a month ago he was a security guard for the Sterling family. He's not even a member of a regular, prestigious family.
The item now up for auction is from the Sloan family of Harbor City, donated a pair of exquisite Eastern pearls, starting bid $1 million.
If you ask me, why don't we settle the matter of my marriage to Serena White? My marriage to Sylvia White right here at today's auction. That would be a wonderful thing, wouldn't it?
Ian Sloan, what kind of person do you take me for? The man I Serena White marry must be capable enough and a character I can admire, definitely not someone who only cares about a hollow title. Mr. Huxley, I am willing to honor our engagement. No one can stop me, I believe that. As long as you're willing, even if you start from scratch. You can quickly make a name for yourself in Harbor City.
Serena White, are you out of your mind? You're passing up a catch like young Master Sloan and you won't marry him. You want to marry this security guard? Aren't you afraid that if you marry him, our family? They say he is.
I, Serena White, will never be a backstabber.
Mrs. White.
This man is sweet-talking, Miss Serena. Why are you still letting him stay?
Young Master Sloan is right. Get this fraud out of here. Kicked me out.
Who dares touch him?
Ms. Serena, I knew I wasn't wrong about your judgment and courage as the heir to the Huxley Group, I promise you. You absolutely will not regret what you've done today.
Promise. What can you promise her with? With your $3,500 a month salary? Or your talent for swindling? Let me tell you, without the White family, Serena White is nothing.
Who said she's leaving the White family? Don't forget. That investment from the Huxley Group specifically designated Ms. Serena White as its representative. She doesn't rely on the White family, but the White family relies on her.
What? That investment was actually designated for Serena. Sylvia, how is this different from what told me?
Mom, this punk loves to twist the truth. Don't listen to his nonsense. So what if he designated Serena? The money is already in the account. As long as it makes money, who cares who's in charge?
Oh, is that so? Then I'll have to seriously consider whether to withdraw this investment.
Kid, are you going to say again that you're the heir to the Huxley family? Such big talk. No wonder you just claimed my auction items. Were yours.
Go ahead and laugh. Soon enough, you won't be laughing anymore.
Such theatrics. Let's see what other tricks you have up your sleeve.
All of today's auction items have been President Hudson of the Huxley Group. Has arrived with the Huxley Group collection.
Henry Hudson. Why is he here? Is he really this kid's backer?
The Huxley Group. Did they really send a collection?
President Hudson, what an honor. Forgive my lack of a proper welcome. I apologize.
No need to trouble yourself, Mrs. White. This is from my master. As a dowry for Miss Serena.
Master. President Hudson's master isn't that Elder Huxley. This loser is putting on a show again.
What is he saying? President Hudson, you may not know. Before you arrived, this broke loser, he's been using the Huxley Group's name to swindle everyone and show off.
Sylvia White. It's you again. You have repeatedly insulted my young master. What are your intentions? Wasn't the lesson I taught you last time enough for you?
President Hudson
Didn't you say the Huxley family had no young master?
Henry Hudson, I know you're this kid's backer, But the Huxley family has no heir. Why would you try to muddy the waters for him? If this gets to Elder Huxley's ears, aren't you afraid?
Shut up! The Huxley blood is not something for you to slander.
But my father clearly told me the Huxley family has no direct descendants left. My father wouldn't lie to me.
Who the hell does Xiao Ji Yan-shin think he is? What makes him think he's worthy of knowing our family's private business? I'd like to ask him, is this how? Is this how you raise your children?
Didn't they say?
Benedict Huxley
was just riding Henry Hudson's coattails. If I'd known he was so protective, and even willing to offend the Sloan family of Harbor City, I wouldn't have pissed him off so badly.
Mr. Huxley, the Sloan family is the second most powerful family in Harbor City. President Hudson offending Ian Sloan like this, aren't you worried? Will come back to bite you?
A spoiled brat like Ian Sloan isn't even worth my notice. Henry Hudson, I sent you to do a job. How much longer are you going to mess around?
Young master, the collection you wanted has been delivered.
Always late. You got a death wish. All right. Take the collection up now.
Yes, sir.
Young Master Huxley, let me handle this. I'll handle this. I know more about this auction than President Hudson does.
Good heavens. The divine ice jade. It's huge. I've never seen anything like it. Or even heard of.
I thought the Sloan family's gift was already a grand gesture. I never expected the Huxleys would make such a grand entrance, this piece alone.
Is worth more than all 20.
Of these treasures combined. The Netherworld Jade. Could this be the legendary, long-lost Umbral Jade?
The Umbral Jade. Keeping it nearby is said to prolong life.
And grant eternal youth.
This
is the priceless Ganyuan Ju. It's worth over 10 billion.
Henry Hudson. It seems this auctioneer's judgment is worthless. This is my grandfather's prized possession. It's not that simple.
Henry Hudson.
You'd actually take such a precious Huxley heirloom to build up this punk. If Elder Huxley finds out about this...
The young master is the sole heir to the Huxley family. He doesn't need this worldly junk to prove himself. Young Master Sloan, you should worry about your own damn self.
Mom, that Huxley guy, is he really from the Huxley family? I humiliated him so badly and forced him to break off our engagement. Is he going to get revenge on me? What should I do?
Don't panic. Later. Go find Serena and have her put in a good word for you. She's always doted on you. She won't say no.
Henry Hudson's Sylvia White still hasn't stepped down from her GM position at Skyreach Group. Are you aware of this?
Young master.
The Skyreach Group Board of Directors has already revoked her decision-making power.
So you're telling me who the GM is, now you don't know either?
My apologies, sir. It was my oversight. I'll handle it at once.
No need. The families I asked you to liquidate the other day, every last one of them. Withdraw all investments and crush them as you see fit. If I catch you slacking again, you can find yourself a new position. As for Skyreach Group, if by tomorrow I don't receive Sylvia White's resignation notice, the Huxley family will freeze all its investment funds.
Yes, sir.
No. You can't do this to me. Skyreach Group can't survive without me. Only I can lead the White family to its peak.
Sylvia White, you have no one to blame but your own blind arrogance. You repeatedly insulted our young master in public. If it weren't for the second Miss White, your precious White family would have been wiped from Harbor City long ago.
Young Master Sloan, say something. Didn't you say the Huxley family has no young master? Didn't you say you'd expose this man's true colors? Help me.
Henry Hudson. You defend me today for a nobody like him. You dare cross me. Aren't you afraid that one day, without the Huxley family to back you up, you'll face my fury?
Young Master Sloan, today I represent the Huxleys. Do you think I'd be afraid of your pathetic little Sloan family?
Hello.
You worthless son.
Father.
What have you done?
Why is the Huxley Group suddenly pulling out of our overseas partnership?
What? I didn't do anything. I just attended. The White family's charity auction gala.
You damn fool. The heir to the Huxley Group was at the charity auction gala. Think about it. Who exactly did you offend?
The heir to the Huxley Group.
So?
He really is the heir to the Huxley Group.
Dad.
Didn't you say Elder Huxley's son was already dead?
The Huxley family's affairs are not for us to comment on. Now go find young Master Huxley. If you can't get him to lift the sanctions on the Sloan family, don't even think about coming back.
Hello?
Henry Hudson, remember to win the back. It's an auction. Just pay the money. Otherwise, the old man's gonna kill me.
Mr. Huxley, I'm truly sorry about what happened earlier. I only considered your need for exposure in this circle exposure. But I didn't foresee the depths of some people's evil.
They're just a bunch of snobs looking down on people. Please don't worry about it, Miss White. I didn't take it to heart.
So the Harbor City Foreign Trade Summit in half a month. You'll be there, won't you?
The Harbor City Foreign Trade Summit. The old man never seems to have attended. I'd completely forgotten about it. Why didn't Henry Hudson remind me?
Mr. Huxley, is something bothering you?
I'm just reviewing my recent schedule if you wish for me to go. Miss White, I'll be there. Miss White, at Skyreach Group, you're the one I trust most. If this mess with Sylvia White isn't resolved perfectly, our partnership might be in jeopardy.
Don't worry. I'm sure Mr. Huxley has his reasons. If Skyreach Group truly falls apart because of this, if you just give up, then that's its fate.
You're remarkably perceptive, Miss White. I was wondering if your promise to me still stands.
What promise?
Our engagement. Miss White, as long as you don't back out, half of my fortune is yours.
I'm honored you haven't given up on me, Mr. Huxley. A daughter of the White family would never dare break her word. It's just, there are still some family matters to attend to. Please give me some more time.
The old man never said I had to get married right away. A young woman's marriage certainly requires careful consideration. Half a month at the Foreign Trade Summit, I'll be waiting for your answer.
Benedict Huxley. What kind of person are you? Are you that ordinary security guard struggling at the bottom of society? Or the business elite who keenly identified Skyreach Group's problems and found the solution? Or the nonchalant spendthrift eldest young master of the Huxley family? I'm becoming more and more curious about you.
Serena, you must help your sister. The Huxleys want her to give up control. This will completely ruin her future.
Mother. Sister is just giving up control of Skyreach Group, but everything in the White family business remains the same. You don't need to worry.
How can that be the same? If I'm not in charge of Skyreach Group, I'm useless to the White family and nobody.
You offended the Huxley Group. Coming to me now is useless.
We had no idea the information from the Sloan family could be false.
This was your doing, wasn't it? You must have put that Huxley guy up to this.
Me? Sister, you give me far too much credit. If you hadn't looked down on Mr. Huxley from the very beginning, we wouldn't be in this mess instead of coming to me. You should be thinking about how to appease Mr. Huxley.
But if young Master Huxley doesn't want to be found, how are we supposed to find him? Serena, you must have his contact information. Please help your sister.
Mother. Mr. Huxley is only asking us to settle this matter quickly. He's already being more than lenient. I will not and cannot bother Mr. Huxley again for my sister's sake.
But
I'm the eldest daughter of the White family, the future heir. You, Serena White, are just the second daughter. Why do you always try to take what is mine? The engagement with the Huxleys was mine.
You're the one who refused the marriage. Growing up, I'd let you have anything. But this time, I will not give in.
Serena. Sylvia, don't be afraid. As long as it's not announced. You are still the GM of the group. I'll find a way to talk to Elder Huxley and beg for mercy.
And the engagement?
And my engagement with the Huxleys, I want it.
You worthless son. Do you have any idea what you've done? The Sloan family legacy was almost ruined by you.
Dad.
Dad?
I know I was wrong. I swear I didn't know he was young Master Huxley. If I'd known. But Miss Serena...
You damn fool. Still bringing up that woman. With our Sloan family status, you can have any woman you want. No. Our top priority is to get the Huxley Group to take the Sloan family off their sanctions list.
Dad.
Don't you often go fishing with Elder Huxley? Why don't you ask him for a favor?
If I could get a hold of Elder Huxley, do you think I'd be here worrying? That kid has Elder Huxley backing him. That door is closed.
I heard several major shareholders of the Huxley Group are coming to Harbor City for the Foreign Trade Summit. Some of them have been eyeing that position for a long time. Why don't we ask them for help?
That's our only option. You brat.
Sign it.
Serena White. I've already agreed to leave the board and my current position. What more do you want?
Sylvia White. If you have any loyalty to this family, you should resign.
Never. I've poured so many years of my life into Skyreach Group. I'm not leaving.
Your life's work. What life's work? You mean the decision 5 years ago that almost drove the White family from its peak to bankruptcy? Or these past few years of you stealing my achievements to make yourself look good?
Sylvia White.
Didn't you say?
The company's financial issues were resolved. Why are the debt collectors from the bank calling me?
Why are you wasting your breath on her? Sylvia White. What happened at the auction last night? We heard all about it. Resign now, before you drag us all down with you, our entire family.
This is a notice, not a negotiation. Today, if you don't resign, we'll call a board meeting and have you removed anyway. Fine.
You were all in on this together, weren't you? Just you wait. When I return to Skyreach Group, I'll make you all pay with interest.
Thank you all for coming to help me today with this. Once this crisis passes, I'll visit each of you personally to thank you.
No rush.
Going forward, please look after me.
Who is it? Spit it out.
Miss White,
Are you interested?
in taking down Benedict Huxley together.
Why should I trust you?
Neil. Gentlemen, please save the Sloan family.
No need for that head of the Sloan family. Young people just need to be taught a lesson. Come sit down.
Yes, yes. Get up.
Get out of my sight.
What is it that has the head of the Sloan family so flustered?
I wonder if you two have heard about last night's White Family Charity Auction Gala?
You mean that night? The kid who suddenly appeared.
That we know about. We did hear that old Huxley once had a son. But he kept his wife and son under such tight wraps that no one in the company ever saw them.
That's right. A few years ago we heard rumors that his son died suddenly.
This I've heard whispers of as well. But those who offend him, he punishes them accordingly. Then why was our Sloan family's overseas market also cut off? If that's the case, why are Elder Huxley and Henry Hudson still protecting him?
With the overseas project in jeopardy, and Elder Huxley faking illness and staying out of sight, at a time like this, for a son to suddenly appear. Could it be that? This is an actor hired by Elder Huxley to stabilize the situation.
Victor Huxley has some nerve. We fought alongside him for so many years. He'd rather trust some impostor than trust us. He'll let just any riffraff into the group.
Elder Huxley must be addled by his illness. At this point, if that kid uses Henry Hudson's protection to solidify his position, then all of us will be pushed out sooner or later.
My dear uncles, since Elder Huxley holds you in such low regard, why don't we join forces and take back what's rightfully ours?
Sir, the young master has handled the company's affairs in perfect order. He's also made quite a splash in high society. It seems the young master is truly determined to return.
After living like a bum out there. Of course, he's dead set on coming back.
Sir, The people the young master is going after this time are no pushovers. This probably won't end well. So now that you're back, do you really not plan to help the young master?
It's no big deal. Let him handle it himself.
Sir, about you living in the villa next door, should we tell the young master no need?
If he finds out, I'll never get a moment's peace. Besides, it's time to get rid of those cancers in the company. Keep a close watch. If anything happens, report back to me immediately.
Yes, sir. Skyreach Group has already announced Sylvia White's resignation. I also notified the bank to lift the freeze on funds.
As for Skyreach Group, let a specialized department handle it. Control the narrative. Don't let Sylvia White's resignation affect their company's stock price.
Understood. I've already had Investment Group 1 follow up. I also used your name to pressure Sterling Group and Zhaohai Group and Huiqui Group, 3 of our partner companies, and cancelled all their orders. Without an outside capital injection from outside Harbor City, they won't last long.
This matter, you handle it. But know the limits. Don't let too many people lose their jobs.
Yes, young master, I'll see to it.
Anything else? Spit it out.
The shareholders of Sterling Group and the other 2 companies are at the gate asking to see you. And Fiona Shea is here too.
She's making a scene at the gate.
What?
She says she's pregnant with your child.
This mistress, she's got some nerve. How dare she come and provoke me now? If she's so eager to die, then I'll grant her wish. Let's go.
Grant Sterling, you're going to hell. I'm telling you I'm pregnant. Young Master Huxley will avenge me.
If you hadn't seduced me, how would I have ever offended young Master Huxley?
Young Master Huxley's here. Young Master Huxley.
Young Master Huxley, whatever they did to offend you, it has nothing to do with us. The board of directors has already revoked their authority. Please give us a break.
Spare us.
Young Master Huxley, please spare us. I'm deep in debt. If our company goes under, we'll be completely ruined.
Give us a break.
Please have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. We'll be completely ruined.
Young Master Huxley, I honestly had no idea who you were. Look, I've brought your woman to you. Kill her or torture her. Do as you please.
Grant Sterling, you're going to hell.
Kill or torture. Whom? You.
You're a magnanimous man. Just let me go, like I'm nothing.
Let me go.
Since when did the Huxley family become a place anyone can just waltz into? Is this how you handle things? Yes, sir.
We'll throw them out right now.
Leave Grant Sterling and Fiona Shea for me. I swore. To make them pay for every bit of humiliation they put me through.
Understood.
Go.
Out, out.
Young Master Huxley, forgive my ignorance. You're a magnanimous man. Please spare me if you let me go. Half of Sterling Group's shares. They're all yours. No, I'll give you all the shares. If Sterling Group goes bankrupt, a lot of people will be out on the street.
Beat him.
Now you know what bankruptcy can leave people homeless. Back when you monopolized the industry and drove those small businesses into the ground, why didn't you care that going bankrupt would leave people homeless?
Benedict, I'm pregnant. I was just afraid you couldn't raise a child. I had no choice but to find a way out for myself.
Shut up.
Hold her down.
Someone like you carry my child. As if. Done have Auntie Ling arrange for her to go abroad. Wait. Get her as far away from me as possible. Dump Grant Sterling at the harbor. Whether anyone finds him is up to fate.
Take them away, young Master Huxley.
Oh, right. About the Foreign Trade Summit in 2 weeks. Get things ready for me.
Understood. So, young master, you're going to the Foreign Trade Summit.
Recently, financial news shows Harbor City's business world has undergone a major reshuffle in the past half-month. It's rumored that this business upheaval was caused by the appearance of the heir to the Huxley Group. I finally squeezed to the front. Everyone start sending those gifts. I'll squeeze in later and interview the legendary the Huxley's eldest young master. They're here, hurry, hurry. Young Master Huxley. Come on.
Young master.
Is all this pomp and circumstance really necessary?
Elder Huxley said, as the richest man, you have to maintain appearances.
Didn't you say you didn't know anything about my dad? How do you know now? Are you guys hiding something from me?
Young Master Huxley.
Folks, the Huxley's eldest young master has appeared. Today I'll show you something interesting. Young Master Huxley. I heard the Huxley Group overseas projects have completely collapsed and that Elder Huxley is on his deathbed. Is the Huxley family on the verge of collapse?
Please follow legitimate financial news.
The outside world never knew Elder Huxley had another son. Young Master Huxley. Are you really the heir to the Huxley family? Or rather, you're just an actor. Elder Huxley hired to stabilize the situation, right?
Is it true that the Huxley Group overseas projects have collapsed? Do you have anything to say to the shareholders?
The overseas project is still under construction. It hasn't collapsed. Please refrain from speculating.
President Hudson, the head of Huxley Group has claimed illness for over a month and is rumored to no longer be in Harbor City. Is this related to the news about Huxley Group overseas a month ago?
Regarding my father's whereabouts, no comment.
Rumor has it Mr. Huxley doesn't have any children. Are you really Mr. Huxley's son?
What nowadays? To prove who your father is, do I need a paternity test?
Guards blacklist. These media outlets. From now on, they are not allowed near young Master Huxley.
Is young Master Huxley avoiding the questions? Is the Huxley Group really going bankrupt?
Henry Hudson.
We the Huxleys have never leaked this information. Where do these people get their information?
Young Master, perhaps the Huxley Group's reputation attracts attention, and you've been appearing in public a lot lately.
Attracting some unwanted attention.
Unwanted attention. Does my dad know who sabotaged the overseas project? So you guys are hiding something from me. You stay here and deal with the reporters.
All right, everyone, let me clear this up.
Young Master Huxley.
I'm the Huxley Group representative. My assistant has the invitation, the Huxley Group.
The Huxley Group representative is President Yi. May I ask who you are?
In the Huxley Group, besides my father, who else dares to call themselves the head of the entire Huxley Group? The head of the Harbor City region is named Yi.
Could it be? It's her.
Miss Yi.
This gentleman claims to be the representative of Huxley Group, but doesn't have an invitation. Do you know him?
Huxley Group representative, who are you, kid? Do you know who the current Huxley Group representative is?
Since it's the Huxley Group, it must be a Huxley family member.
How ignorant Elder Huxley is. Old President Yi has been calling the shots at Huxley Group for a while now.
But I heard Lillian Eaton is just the regional director for Huxley Group in Harbor City.
Just.
What do you know? Harbor City is the Huxley Group's base. As the regional director of Harbor City, Ms. Yi is, of course, the undisputed person in charge.
This is the first time I've heard someone inflate their own importance like this.
Kid, my patience has limits. Apologize to me now, and I'll overlook the fact that you impersonated the Huxley Group representative. I could let it slide with you.
What if I don't?
You dare refuse. You go call security and throw this impostor out.
Understood.
Miss Yi of the Huxley Group is arguing with someone.
Just a woman. Does she really think just because she became the Huxley Group's regional director, she can do whatever she wants in Harbor City?
President Chin, you seem to really have it in for her.
Young Master Sloan, you may not know this. This Lillian Eaton, since her promotion last year, has always acted as the head of the Huxley family and has squeezed us downstream businesses dry.
Is that so? Then I guess I'll have to stick my nose in it.
I'll give you one more chance. Get on your knees and apologize to me now, and I might let you off. Otherwise, you'll have no place in Harbor City.
I'll give you one more chance to recognize your own place and status. Apologize.
All right. After Elder Huxley appointed me to this position, no one has ever dared to challenge me like this.
You've got balls.
Looks like you've been using the Huxley name to throw your weight around a lot. It seems the Huxley Group does need a shakeup.
You ignorant brat, matters of the powerful are not for a commoner like you to criticize.
I think it's some people are taking advantage of the leader's absence and can't help but reveal their wolfish ambitions.
Childish nonsense.
What are you all standing around for? Get this impostor out of here.
That old man won't even take out his own trash. It seems there's a bigger fish to fry.
Hold on. Young Master Sloan. What? Are you going to meddle in our Huxley family affairs too?
You are worthy of the Huxley name, young Master Huxley. Long time no see.
Great, another pest who won't go away.
Young Master Sloan. What did you just call him? Who's that guy?
You don't even recognize the eldest son of the Huxleys. Seems you're not that important at Huxley Group.
Young Master. You're not talking about that rumor that's been going around Harbor City. I've been in and out of the Huxley residence for years. I've never seen this kid before.
What a joke. The Huxley family's private matters is not for a woman who clawed her way up from the bottom, could possibly understand Henry Hudson himself, verified young Master Huxley's identity. Do you think it could be fake? Right, young Master Huxley.
He's just trying to pass himself off as someone important to sneak in. How dare you insult me for his sake?
You're not even fit to shine young Master Huxley's shoes. You think you're worthy of my insults. Now hurry up and take your people and get the hell out of here. When Henry Hudson arrives later, your regional director position won't be so stable.
Ian Sloan, you used to be so arrogant. What's with this act today? What's his game now?
I was blinded by greed before. I was deceived by that bastard Sterling and his crew I didn't expect.
Grant Sterling is dead and can't expose you, and you've conveniently washed your hands of it all.
My Sloan family still has to rely on your Huxley family for business, you know. Even if I had the guts of a lion, I wouldn't dare to cross the air.
Ian Sloan, you dare cause trouble again.
President Hudson, you misunderstood. I came here today to apologize to young Master Huxley. Young Master Huxley, you're a magnanimous man. Please don't hold it against me.
What an opportunist, Henry Hudson. Let's go. Ian Sloan, if your Sloan family wants to continue participating in the Huxley Group overseas projects, come up with a better plan. Then, convince me.
All right. President Sloan, is that man really the head of the Huxley family?
Are you blind? Can't you see Henry Hudson next to him?
It's just that I saw Ms. Yi didn't recognize him. Now that Ms. Yi has lost face and I saw it, what if she holds it against me?
She has every right to hold a grudge, but the person she should resent is Benedict Huxley, who set her up.
Miss Yi, this middle seat, I think it's yours.
Why are you here?
That man.
Is there a problem?
This is President Yi's seat. Get out of my way.
Didn't you hear Ian Sloan? Are you deaf? Regional Director.
That rich brat from the Sloan family. Who the hell is he? Don't think that just because he's protecting you, you can walk all over me.
I'm Benedict Huxley. Don't need anyone to protect me.
Ridiculous. You don't actually think a foreign trade summit, such a high-end business event without someone protecting you, is a place for a commoner like you to just waltz into.
You're right. This isn't a place for just anyone. After all, this foreign trade summit is honored by my presence.
Benedict Huxley. Everywhere you go, you never forget to brag.
Sylvia White, what are you doing here? Does the White family know that you're out causing trouble again?
Thanks to you, I don't have to worry about Skyreach Group's business anymore. But my sister is so busy she's run off her feet every day, and me just have to lie around at home and collect my dividends on time. Every now and then, I get invitations from event organizers. I attend parties life. You have no idea how cushy it is. I just wonder if you can throw me out of this official Chamber of Commerce event.
I have better things to do. Looks like I need to talk to Serena White and have the White family keep this young lady on a tighter leash so it doesn't affect our collaboration.
Sylvia, you know him. Of course I do. During your time away from Harbor City, it was this young Master Huxley who helped my dear sister force me out of Skyreach Group. What? He's really that bold and stick his nose in Skyreach Group's business? Well, what can you do? He has Henry Hudson backing him up. Outrageous. I only went abroad for a month, and Harbor City has gone to hell in a handbasket. That's not even the half of it. Even the families that have risen in recent years. We're all uprooted by him. Who knows who he'll uproot next? Nonsense. Do you have any idea how much trouble disrupting the power balance in Harbor City will cause?
How can Henry Hudson
let you court death like this?
These minor troubles are nothing to the Huxley family. Or rather, uprooting these small families will cause trouble.
For you.
What do these small families have to do with me? I'm thinking about the big picture.
These matters save it for the shareholders' meeting.
So young Master Huxley would hold a grudge over such a petty squabble. Gotta nitpick everything, huh? Our Ms. Yi has contributed most of her life to the Huxley Group. Even President Hudson here has to show our Miss Yi some respect.
Henry Hudson. In your eyes, he might represent the Huxley Group. But in my eyes, he's just a disposable pawn, just a regular assistant, easily tossed aside Sylvia White. How foolish are you that you still haven't realized it yet?
Benedict Huxley, do you know what you're saying? Besides the chairman of Huxley Group, Henry Hudson is the undisputed second in command. How dare you spew such nonsense as the Huxley Group representative? How can I let you stay? It seems the Huxley Group hasn't acknowledged young Master Huxley's identity. I advise you to give up your position as the Huxley Group representative. Otherwise, when Ms. Yi's assistant brings back security, you'll regret it.
My identity doesn't need their validation. I'd like to see. Who dares to touch me today?
Ms. Yi, there's something off about this Benedict Huxley. All the major families have already dug up everything on him. He's clearly just an ordinary person, yet he can get Henry Hudson to do his bidding. In all of this, there must be some secret deal we don't know about.
Who knows who he'll uproot next?
Why are you two here so early?
If we'd been late, who knows what kind of crap you'd be spouting out there.
President Hudson, that's a low blow. What are those reporters outside saying? Heir to the Huxley Group? How come we didn't hear a single word about it?
Oh, that's what this is about. I meant to tell you two, but things at Huxley Group has been absolutely insane. I just couldn't find the time. My father also instructed me to settle this after the summit, but somehow the media found out first.
Then why didn't you give us a heads up? Is Benedict Huxley Elder Huxley's son, or, as the reporters claim, just some actor you hired to stabilize the company's stock price? Hired to do the job.
The young master is my father's own flesh and blood. Don't you go spreading lies.
The recent Huxley Group overseas project issue has everyone on edge. Mr. Zhang, you're just overthinking it.
You two, please.
Don't let your imaginations run wild.
If even you don't trust my father and the young master, how are we supposed to handle our overseas markets? How can we possibly manage? The overseas markets can't handle even the slightest rumor.
The Huxleys is the culmination of all our shareholders' blood, sweat, and tears. It won't be that easy to be brought down by rumors.
Don't worry, President Hudson. We're all Huxley Group in the same boat. Now that the Huxleys have an heir, we couldn't be happier. We won't let rumors affect the group.
Good, you two. Since you feel that way, I can rest easy. The summit's about to start.
Liu Hai, why are you stopping me? No heir for so many years, and as soon as Elder Huxley gets sick, a son pops up? I don't believe a word of Henry Hudson's bullshit.
If you know there's a problem, what's the point of asking him?
We can't just let this go. Right now, Henry Hudson has a stranglehold on the group. Are we really going to wait for this actor he found to pull a bait and switch?
The Huxley Group overseas projects, I know more about that than anyone. If a month ago, Elder Huxley had personally gone to grease the wheels, maybe things would be better. Now, even Henry Hudson can't resist making his move. This is the perfect time to carve up Huxley Group. Carve up Huxley Group.
You want to...
Or would you rather go down with the Huxley Group?
What do you want to do?
Me?
I'm not doing anything. First, let Henry Hudson stabilize the situation. Once I dig up all the dirt on that shady kid who came out of nowhere. And then find the right moment to expose him. And reap the rewards. Let's go, let's go.
You're saying Benedict Huxley is just a front for Henry Hudson.
A front.
Now that Chairman Huxley is away, they want to cut me out. Maybe they're not targeting you.
It's just...
Chairman Huxley hasn't shown his face in 2 months. That sly dog, Henry Hudson.
That's him. He's in our Chairwoman Eaton's seat. Get this guy out of here right now.
Look closely. I have an invitation.
So what if you have an invitation? The seat you're in belongs to our chairwoman Eaton.
But this gentleman's invitation clearly states Huxley Group representative. The seat is correct.
Impossible. Our chairwoman Eaton is the Huxley Group representative. Unless President Hudson or Chairman Huxley himself shows up otherwise, this seat is not to be given to anyone else.
Security can check it. You can't.
Just for show, I bet that invitation of yours is fake.
You better have proof if you're gonna say that. What if it's real?
No way. If it's real, I'll resign on the spot.
What good is your resignation? You're not worthy of making a bet with me. If anyone should resign, it's your boss.
What a joke, you. Think you can make Chairwoman Eaton take the fall?
Benedict Huxley, you've only had a taste of the good life for a few days. Do you really think your wealth can even compare to Chairwoman Eaton's?
Indeed, it can't compare, because her wealth was all a handout from me.
How dare you! Just a pathetic imposter. Daring to run your mouth like that. Drag him out.
Looks like you're really asking to be fired from Huxley Group.
Cut the crap and drag him out.
I'd like to see anyone lay a finger on him.
Serena White. You're standing up for him?
Protecting my fiancé? Is there a problem with that?
Time and time again, chasing after men in public, Serena White. When did you become so utterly shameless? Serena White, how dare you hit me? I'm your older sister.
If you weren't my sister, I wouldn't just hit you, I'd kill you. I've warned you many times not to mess with Mr. Huxley. Not only did you not listen, you've only gotten worse.
Serena White. I'm the eldest daughter of the White family. I do whatever I want. You're just my younger sister. What right do you have to tell me what to do?
Because right now, I'm the one in charge of the White family. Take the eldest young lady home. Lock her in the ancestral hall. No one is to let her out. Without my order.
Serena White.
What gives you the right to do this to me?
Serena White. Sylvia White is your sister. She's already left Skyreach Group. Are you really going to destroy her over this man?
Destroy her? If I let her keep to stir up trouble out there, the entire White family will be buried with her. Mr. Huxley, I'm not too late, am I?
Thanks for the save, second miss.
That's good. With me here. I'd like to see who dares to touch you.
All right. The pathetic White family dares to stand against me? Let's see how long you can protect him.
Who dares? Who's got the nerve to disrespect Chairwoman Eaton?
It's like they're
completely disrespecting the Huxley Group.
Mr. Liu, Mr. Zhang, I'm gone from Harbor City for 1 month, and now anyone can sit in the Huxley Group seat.
Well, if it isn't the second miss of the White family. Why aren't you in Skyreach Group's seating? What are you doing over at the Huxley Group's table?
Mr. Huxley, maybe I should head back to the Skyreach Group table.
Second Miss White. You're my woman now. You can sit wherever you want.
Mr. Huxley, we're in public. Don't be like that.
The half-month period is up. I thought what you just did was your answer regarding our engagement.
Protecting my fiancé? Is there a problem with that?
If you don't say anything, I'll take it as a yes.
Sit.
Serena White. You're really disrespecting us.
Second Miss White's fiancé. He's Benedict Huxley?
That's him. What kind of sweet nothings did you whisper to Henry Hudson to get him to push you into the limelight?
Whether Henry Hudson fell for it or not, I wouldn't know. But you, on the other hand, look like a senile old fool.
Kid, you've got a sharp tongue.
I've seen plenty of people like you. Even a clay doll has a temper.
No wonder Henry Hudson hired you to play a member of the Huxley family. You do have some guts.
Play?
You haven't even figured out who I am, and you're already trying to pick a fight with me. I'd say you've got some nerve yourself.
Benedict Huxley, after graduating with a finance degree from Jinbei University, was unemployed for 2 years. Then, using a woman to pull some strings, landed a job as a property security guard at Sterling Group. A month ago, he watched his own girlfriend sleeping with her boss.
Liu Hai, don't push it.
Second Miss White, no need to get worked up. That's all water under the bridge to me.
But
whether you care or not is your business. But that doesn't give him the right to insult you.
Miss White, I know you're of marriageable age, but in my opinion, this nobody is nothing compared to that young master from the Sloan family.
I'm well aware of Mr. Huxley's character and abilities. I don't need anyone else to tell me what to do.
What abilities could he possibly have? He probably doesn't even know the situation the Huxley family is facing right now, does he?
The Huxley family situation, you say? Do tell.
Huxley Group overseas.
Shut up!
Right here in public. Are you sure you wanted the Huxley Group's internal affairs out in the open?
In the past month, Mr. Huxley has presided over dozens of meetings, big and small, in Harbor City, dozens. He saved hundreds of businesses on the brink of collapse and found jobs for tens of millions of unemployed people. If Mr. Huxley is incompetent, then there are no young talents left in Harbor City.
Young Master Huxley, please forgive me, I was just testing you a moment ago.
It's just that.
Elder Huxley hasn't been seen for the past month. And we had to be cautious.
Mr. Liu, he's just an ordinary person. What do you mean by that?
Ms. Eaton, young Master Huxley is the heir to the Huxley Group.
The heir? Didn't Chairman Huxley's son die a long time ago?
How dare you?
Young Master, here's the information you requested.
No wonder the old man decided to throw me out in the open this time while secretly going abroad himself. It seems the test he's given me is more than just marrying a girl from the White family.
Since young Master Huxley has matters to attend to,
Young Master Huxley, Ms. Eaton is a straightforward person. Don't take it to heart.
A straightforward person becoming director of the Harbor City branch? The Huxley Group is screwed.
You!
I misunderstood. Young Master Huxley, you're a magnanimous man. Don't hold it against me.
Young Master, here's the information you requested. Please take your seats. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., we'll hold a shareholders meeting. Arrange it.
Yes, young Master.
That punk. He just latched onto Henry Hudson. And now he thinks he's hot stuff.
Chairman Zhang, he's the heir to the Huxley Group. Be careful someone doesn't hear you.
Hair my ass! He's just a puppet Henry Hudson is using to fool everyone.
Ms. White, could you discuss...
why have you all asked me here? What's this about?
No need to be nervous, Ms. White. We invited you here to ask a few questions. Recently, the situation in Harbor City has changed so quickly. Those of us who just returned from overseas are still in the dark.
Since you all have questions, I'll tell you everything I know. However, I just took over Skyreach Group, so I only know so much.
A month ago, the Huxleys invested hundreds of billions into Skyreach Group. As far as I know, this fund never went through the Huxley Group's board of directors. What's your take on this, Ms. White?
This investment was indeed spearheaded by Mr. Huxley. But as for the Huxley Group's internal investment process, I'm not privy to it. I'm only responsible for Skyreach Group, for the capital injection and its utilization. If you all have questions, why don't you go ask Mr. Huxley? Or President Hudson.
But I heard this fund was specifically put under your management, Second Miss. Only today did I learn that Second Miss White has become young Master Huxley's fiancée. Do you have anything to explain about this?
A condition of this collaboration was indeed that I would manage the funds. As for Mr. Huxley and me, that's our private business. I have no comment.
A classic no comment. Serena White, you said you'd tell us everything you know, but all you're doing is giving us the runaround and beating around the bush?
Second Miss White, you'd better think carefully. The investment Skyreach Group received, since it came from the Huxleys, we executives have the right to monitor the investment project. If at some point with this investment project, don't blame us for not warning you beforehand.
I understand. You're all worried that Mr. Huxley handed such a large sum to me because of personal feelings. But you can rest assured. Mr. Huxley and I had a partnership before our engagement. Even if we do get married in the future, we won't let personal matters interfere with our work.
Such a silver tongue. No personal feelings? Within a month, the head of the White family has gone from Sylvia White to you. How do you explain that?
Ms. Eaton and my sister were so close. As for the change in leadership, why don't you ask her yourself?
I think you just can't explain it and are too scared to answer, aren't you?
Gentlemen.
If you're going to speculate about Serena White like this, then we have nothing more to discuss.
Oh dear, Miss White, please don't misunderstand. We mean no harm. It's just that Chairman Huxley keeps laying low, leading to all sorts of rumors. And now young Master Huxley appears out of thin air. It's hard not to be concerned.
Mr. Liu, just say what's on your mind.
From what we know of Chairman Huxley, every investment he makes goes through meticulous calculation before he proceeds cautiously. While Skyreach Group's current project is promising, the investment was too rushed and didn't go through the board of directors' decision-making process. We can't help but suspect that someone is taking advantage of Chairman Huxley's absence to do something shady.
Gentlemen, are you still questioning Mr. Huxley's identity?
No, we wouldn't dare. It's just that none of us can see Chairman Huxley. Or get any news. No one feels at ease.
If you all have concerns, you should go directly to Mr. Huxley. Asking an outsider like me.
Won't get you any answers. Ms. White is a smart woman. Let's just put all our cards on the table.
No, President White, I'm in charge of Huxley Group overseas projects. The situation over there is terrible now. Even worse than what the Harbor City media reported, far worse than that.
It's been a month already. Normally, Chairman Huxley should have flown overseas long ago to check on things. He would never have let this situation happen today.
Miss Serena White, I hope you can give us the inside scoop, young Master Huxley. Is he the Huxley family's true heir or not?
It seems to me you're pretending to care about Chairman Huxley, but you're just looking for a chance to take his place. Isn't that right?
Now that Chairman Huxley is nowhere to be found, and that young Master Huxley of unknown origin hasn't established himself yet.
Why don't?
You work with us? Whatever Benedict Huxley can do for you, we can. Do for you as well.
If that's the case, there's nothing more for us to discuss. Goodbye.
Serena White, don't be ungrateful. Today, since you know our intentions, we won't let you off easy.
We'll see about that. You want me to backstab Mr. Huxley? Not a chance.
Miss Serena White, we just want to know how Chairman Huxley is doing. We have no other intentions.
What?
Are you going to silence?
Me too.
That's a bit extreme. President White, Mr. Zhang and I were just trying to gauge your attitude towards the Huxleys. As you've guessed, the Huxley Group is going through a rough patch. Skyreach Group is the Huxley Group's biggest partner in Harbor City. None of us want anything unexpected to happen.
Oh.
Then it seems I was overthinking things. Since you've all gotten the answer you wanted, can I leave now?
Mr. Zhang, it seems President Eaton doesn't agree with our plan. Gentlemen.
If you have any news or plans in the future, you should mention them beforehand. This Serena White is no pushover.
If
we tell her everything, I'm afraid she'll turn around and tell Henry Hudson and young Master Huxley.
So what if she tells them that Benedict Huxley is just some broke kid wet behind the ears? If it weren't for Henry Hudson backing him, I would have dug up all his dirty laundry long ago.
Mr. Zhang. Benedict Huxley has Henry Hudson's endorsement. If Chairman Huxley doesn't show up, we really can't do anything about him.
Could it be that this Benedict Huxley really isn't a Huxley?
If Chairman Huxley doesn't show up, everything's up in the air. But hey, even if he is real, President Eaton, don't you want revenge? Today, at the Foreign Trade Summit, he really didn't spare your feelings.
I'll definitely get my revenge. From now on, if you two ever need my help, just ask.
Hey. Who's the blind idiot? Can't you see someone's trying to get in? Shut up. Miss Serena White, I never thought I'd run into you here. We're truly fated.
Please have some self-respect, young Master Sloane.
Woman.
Sooner or later you'll come willingly into my arms.
Wait. Why is Ian Sloane here? Could it be he's in cahoots with those people from Huxley Group? No. I have to tell Mr. Huxley right away.
Henry Hudson. What has the old man been up to lately?
Young Master.
Since Mr. Huxley went on vacation, I haven't been able to reach him for a long time.
I already know the old man's plan. You don't need to cover for him anymore.
But besides assisting you wholeheartedly, Mr. Huxley really didn't tell me anything else.
Don't forget, the old man trained you to be my assistant. After he retires, You'll be working for me.
I wouldn't dare forget.
It's just that
I truly don't know Mr. Huxley's plans.
No wonder the old man chose you. You're a tough one to crack. Is he the Huxley family's? Since you only listen to my dad. What good are you to me?
you.
Hand in your own resignation. Let's see how long you can hold out.
You brat! If you wanted to see me, why not just say so? Why are you scaring little who?
If I didn't scare him a little, you wouldn't have paid any attention to me.
You're as sharp as ever, young master.
If Mr. Huxley doesn't chime in soon, I really can't hold out much longer.
You watch the surveillance every day, yet you pretend you can't be reached. Who's your real son here?
So young, yet so full of nonsense.
What do you want?
Yes.
Dad.
Today I saw Zhang Qifeng and the others.
Miss Serena White is here to see you.
We just saw each other today. So eager to see me. It must be about those people from the summit.
Then let her in, and we can all talk.
Dad, aren't you going to hide?
You talk, I'll listen. And I'll see if the daughter-in-law I've chosen for you is as beautiful and intelligent as her file says.
Young master.
Mr. Huxley, this is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. After the summit today, Liu Hai and others asked to meet with me.
Except for Lillian Eaton, Liu Hai, and the others shouldn't have any dealings with Skyreach Group. Why would they suddenly ask to meet you privately?
Lately, rumors about the Huxley Group overseas projects collapsing have been running wild. I think they want to seize this opportunity to carve up the Huxley Group and seize power for themselves. They didn't expect Mr. Huxley to suddenly appear, catching them off guard. They came to see me today to feel you out.
Oh. So, Miss White, do you think I'm a fake or the real deal?
Mr. Huxley, you're talented and incredibly capable. I believe. Even without relying on the Huxley Group, you'd be more than fine.
I have a pretty good idea of what these people are up to. At the summit today, I felt the same way. Miss White, you truly understand me. It seems I'll need to be on top of my game. For tomorrow's board of directors meeting, we've braced ourselves. If I were here more often, I wouldn't have to work so hard to mediate all this.
By the way,
When I left today, I ran into Ian Sloan. He usually has an entourage when he goes out, but today he only had one person with him. I suspect he was going to meet Liu Hai and his group.
Someone who's usually so flashy intentionally bringing just one person to a secret meeting, isn't that even stranger?
What's so strange about that? It means that person is also part of the conspiracy.
Dad.
Where were you? Hiding?
What hiding? Has Henry Hudson's endorsement, if you don't live in it, can't I? Serena, my dear girl, tell your uncle everything in detail.
Okay.
Dad, since the overseas matter is resolved, shouldn't we be closing the net on our own people too?
Even if we don't, those people are already getting restless.
Good. Since that's the case, I'll stir things up even more at tomorrow's board of directors meeting. Serena, would you be willing to help me?
Mr. Huxley, feel free to ask.
You brat! Looks like our Huxley family is about to have a wedding.
President Eaton.
Wasn't Chairman Huxley not in Harbor City today? Then who's running? Over today's the board of directors meeting.
I only just received the notice yesterday. Since the message came from Henry Hudson, we'll know when he arrives.
President Hudson.
This meeting was called.
So suddenly. Where's Chairman Huxley?
Today's meeting will be led by young Master Huxley.
On his behalf.
President Hudson.
The board of directors isn't hereditary. Even if young Master Huxley is truly the heir to the Huxley Group, he can't just casually preside over a board of directors meeting.
Today's meeting, the answer you wanted. As for the matter of board members that will be discussed at this quarter's shareholders meeting, had our powwow. If President Eaton has any objections, you can raise them with the board, and I'll relay them to the shareholders meeting.
No need for objections. Introducing an heir is a big deal. We should wait for Chairman Huxley to return.
Right now, Chairman Huxley is still on vacation.
What kind of vacation lasts for over a month to the point where he's unreachable?
Chairman Huxley has always cared deeply about the company's reputation. Now rumors of the overseas project's failure are flying everywhere, yet Chairman Huxley remains unfazed and continues his vacation. Isn't that a little strange?
It is strange. Could Chairman Huxley be so sick that he can't come out and take charge?
Ill? I think someone has put Chairman Huxley under house arrest. To easily hold the Emperor hostage to control the warlords.
Mr. Zhang, watch your words. Chairman Huxley surely has his reasons for doing this. How can you make such wild guesses?
If you haven't put Chairman Huxley under house arrest, then let him come out and tell us himself. Who is this kid? Anyway? Are you just using him as a puppet to seize power?
How dare you?
How dare you be so rude to young Master Huxley?
President Hudson. Since today is about announcing young Master Huxley's identity, some things need to be made clear. Mr. Zhang's questions are everyone's questions.
Exactly. For such an important matter. President Hudson, if you can't provide proof, how are we supposed to be convinced? At the very least, there should be authorization from Chairman Huxley.
If there's a written document, will you believe it?
No. Henry Hudson is Chairman Huxley's personal assistant. Getting his hands on Chairman Huxley's seals and tokens is a piece of cake for him. Who knows if he forged it?
You don't believe this. You don't believe that. I think you simply don't want to acknowledge my identity.
The Huxley Group is the world's #1 conglomerate. If just anyone claims to be the heir, and we have to believe them, then the Huxley Group would have countless heirs by now.
Young Master Huxley, it's not that we're not giving you a chance. Even if you are truly a Huxley, to inherit the group, you need to have the corresponding ability.
Ability? If you ask me. With so many urgent matters to handle in the group, he chose to inject hundreds of millions into Skyreach Group a month ago. I think all he has left is the ability to spend money.
Mr. Zhang, when a poor man suddenly gets rich, doesn't he only know how to spend money? What else do you expect from him?
Are you done making a scene?
Can you speak properly now? I originally only wanted to publicly announce my identity to you all, so no one would foolishly come looking for trouble. But I didn't expect you directors to think so highly of me. You think I'm incapable. Have you directors thought of a test for me?
Young Master Huxley, the directors who actually get things done are all busy today. They're all on vacation. They probably can't give you a test. Henry Hudson.
What do you mean? Are you saying we're just a bunch of freeloaders at the company?
I didn't expect. Some people here are self-aware.
Henry Hudson, this kid hasn't proven himself yet. If you cross us now, be careful not to lose more than you gain. Unless Chairman Huxley shows up himself, I refuse to acknowledge this kid's identity. President Huxley.
This is a letter of appointment personally signed by Chairman Huxley. It has been reviewed by the shareholders' meeting. From today on, young Master Huxley is the de facto head of the Huxley Group.
A document reviewed by the shareholders' meeting? Why didn't I receive any notice?
As the Huxley Group's largest shareholder, Chairman Huxley holds the ultimate deciding vote. You don't need to know.
Don't push it.
De facto head? Then what am I?
Everyone. Please calm down. Since young Master Huxley is taking over the group, he needs a title, right? Being parachuted into the group might be hard for people to accept.
What do you want?
Young Master Huxley needs a successful investment case under his belt, right? That way, we'll have something good to say to the public about our new leader.
A case? What did you think my investment in Skyreach Group was for? Everyone, is this investment record of mine convincing enough?
This project is still in the proposal stage. No one knows if it will make money. If you think these few records alone is enough to secure your position as the head of the Huxley Group, isn't that a bit naive?
Just now, the Old Harbor project led by Mr. Huxley and its surrounding infrastructure plan have received special funding from the government. If all goes well, this project can turn anyone into a Harbor City celebrity overnight.
This.
The government has been supporting small and medium-sized enterprises for years. It's been a long time since a large group like ours received official support.
In that case, the investment in Skyreach Group
actually became the most crucial step. Young Master Huxley thinks 3 steps ahead, like father, like son.
He has the same flair as Chairman Huxley in his youth.
Mr. Liu.
Why aren't your people here yet?
If they don't come soon, this kid with the surname Huxley is really going to take over.
Why are you so anxious? Things need time to develop.
Bad news. Major overseas media outlets are reporting the Huxley Group project's collapse. All Huxley Group stocks have hit limit down.
Mr. Liu, the overseas project is under your jurisdiction. What in the world is happening over there?
My return this time is precisely for this matter. I reported the overseas project situation to headquarters a month ago, then told HQ, but I haven't received any support from Harbor City Henry Hudson. You're Chairman Huxley's personal assistant. Why don't you explain it?
Henry Hudson. The Huxley Group overseas projects collapsed.
How come I'm just hearing about this?
Did you really call me all the way back here?
Just to clean up this mess.
Young Master, before my old man went on vacation.
He told me to bring you back.
I thought we had some hotshot new investor.
Turns out,
you don't even know about the Huxley Group overseas project's recent troubles.
Henry Hudson, where's Chairman Huxley? In this situation, unless Chairman Huxley shows up in person,
Otherwise,
no one can fix this. Are you going to watch the group be ruined by you and this cocky little brat?
Currently, I don't know where my old man is either. Everyone,
just give up. Right now, the overseas situation has dragged on for so long it's set in stone, there's no going back.
If the overseas projects really collapse, the Harbor City headquarters will inevitably be implicated.
The hole left by the overseas projects is probably too deep to fill. To save the main company, we have to cut our losses.
President Liu.
What do you mean?
Henry Hudson. Where exactly is Chairman Huxley?
everyone. My old man said before he left that young Master Huxley would handle all group matters, and he already transferred all his shares to young Master Huxley.
All right, young Master Huxley, if you don't want the Huxley Group to go bankrupt on your watch, you should listen to my advice. Liquidate the overseas business and actively seek partners.
You mean that I should sell off the overseas subsidiary?
Exactly, from what I know about the overseas projects. We stepped on the toes of local officials and local thugs. That's why we're hitting a wall. Why don't we sell the company? That way, at least we won't lose everything.
If that's the case, as the Huxley Group representative for the overseas project, why hasn't this problem been solved after all these years? Finally showing your true colors.
I'm not stooping to your level, brat. So, are you selling or not?
This matter needs more consideration.
Selling the subsidiary isn't urgent. The priority is to stabilize the company's stock price.
If a change in chairman can calm the investors.
I'd gladly step aside.
But in this current situation, who would want this position?
You or you?
Do you have any objections?
Such greed?
As the Huxley Group director, I'm the one for the job.
You're only the director for Huxley Group, Harbor City. So when you're out and about, you just give yourself whatever title you want.
Everyone. Any other ideas?
This woman was panicking yesterday. I never thought she'd show such naked ambition. She's even more of an opportunist than I am, looks like.
I can't keep her around. I've been at the Huxley Group for almost 20 years. I finally pushed aside all the men, in my way, to reach this high position today. Why should I let some silver-spooned brat who fell out of the sky push me around?
I think that's all unrealistic. It'd be quicker if young Master Huxley sold off his shares in the group.
If there's a cash injection right now, I'd be willing to sell my shares, but where would I find a buyer?
Given the current situation,
outsiders
would never throw money at the Huxley Group. Young Master Huxley, how about considering?
Selling them at a discount.
To us old employees.
So that was your game. Colluding with overseas forces, suppressing Huxley Group subsidiaries, obstructing project progress, manipulating public opinion, manipulating the stock price, and tanking Huxley Group's stock. Do you admit to all of this?
Or not? What? Where did you get this information?
Henry Hudson. Call the police. Sue him for financial crimes.
Yes, sir. On what grounds are you arresting me? Let go.
Lillian Eaton, Harbor City Regional Director. If I'm not mistaken, you only got promoted in recent years, right? Must have been tough climbing the ladder all these years. Why did you get mixed up with scum like Liu Hai? You want to be chairman. Do you think...
Deserve it. I don't know what Liu Hai did. I was just worried the group's stock price would be affected by public opinion.
Abusing your position, lining your own pockets and abusing your power and crushing multiple small and medium-sized enterprises. Lillian Eaton, you really know how to play the game, don't you? But the Huxley Group is too small for a big shot like you. Henry Hudson, have security take her away too.
Yes, sir.
I didn't do anything. Now with project failure, public outrage, and stock price collapse.
Are you
really not going to sell off the stock?
Do you really think... I don't know that someone's been buying up loose shares. When you and Liu Hai were manipulating the stock price, did you ever wonder why it was going so smoothly?
Impossible. You're just a punk kid. There's no way you know all this. It must be you.
Who's been?
Helping him behind the scenes.
Young Master Huxley is a rich kid who went abroad for his studies knowing all this. Isn't that normal?
Isn't he just a security guard?
From Northwood with a bachelor's degree.
Young Master Huxley already said being a Northwood University student and a security guard was just his little way of experiencing life. Too bad none of you believed him.
Zhang Qifeng.
For disrupting financial order. Out of respect for your years with my dad.
Go turn yourself in.
Impossible what I did. Wasn't that serious? Don't try to bluff me.
In that case...
Then don't blame me for what happens next.
Take him away.
On what grounds are you arresting me? Let go.
Today's meeting is adjourned. I need to handle the remaining matters. Let's go.
Since you already knew about their little schemes, why didn't you just expose them? Instead, you waited for them to reveal their intentions before arresting them.
They're all company veterans. If I didn't let them expose themselves, the old man would have never approved. I didn't expect Serena cared so much about my business. She even remembers my time experiencing life in Northwood.
My fiancé's affairs. Of course I care.
I thought it was because of our cooperation. That you insisted you were my fiancé.
Benedict Huxley. Are you trying to back out?
No. Marrying the second Miss White is more than I could ask for. Get in the car.
According to reports,
Following the collapse of its overseas projects, the Harbor City headquarters, due to the chairman's disappearance, its successor has conducted a major purge within the group. The group's senior management has been restructured.
Will this be the turning point for the Huxley Group?
Remains to be seen.
Young Master, there's a rumor that the Huxleys' investment in Skyreach Group is just a way to cash out and flee. Now the media and the investors are blocking the entrance to the group.
Call my old man. It's time for him to get back to business. Yes, sir.
Young Master.
Mr. Huxley. Mr. Huxley. Is it true the Huxley Group overseas projects have collapsed?
And the hundreds of billions invested in Skyreach Group, is that a scheme to cash out and run?
About the overseas situation, wait for the official news report. As for Skyreach, It isn't a Huxley Group subsidiary, so cashing out is impossible.
Excuse me, Mr. Huxley. We heard your claim as heir is illegitimate. Can you give us an explanation?
Oh, the Huxley Group has no such rumors. Who told you that?
I did.
Who are you?
You don't even know who I am, and you dare call yourself the heir to the Huxley Group.
Are you someone important?
The 38th generation's eldest legitimate grandson of the Huxley family. Chairman of Huxley Group, Victor Huxley is my granduncle. I never thought our Huxley family had other family members, you fraud. I'm here today to expose you. As you can all see, I am Wanglong Huxley, the nephew of the chairman of Huxley Group, Victor Huxley. I have the family tree as proof.
Could you please elaborate why you say this Mr. Huxley is a fraud? What's your relationship with this Mr. Huxley?
As far as I know, my granduncle has been missing for a month or two. This impostor swooped in and took his place with the help of my granduncle's assistant and became the new head of the Huxley Group.
I don't know him.
Our Huxley family has many members. If something really happened to my granduncle, the company should go to a relative. How could it be given to an outsider?
What? I'm inheriting my father's company. Is there a problem?
Lies. On our Huxley family tree, your name is nowhere to be found.
How come I've never heard that the Huxley Group had an heir?
Gentlemen, do you have any proof of your relationship to Elder Huxley?
I have the family tree.
Boring. Guards.
Benedict Huxley, why are you running? Are you guilty?
Well, look who it is. If it isn't this pathetic little clown.
Hey, Benedict Huxley.
You can't leave. Give me back the Huxley Group.
And who the hell are you? For me to give the Huxley Group to you.
You've been enjoying the Huxley family's wealth for so long. You should be glad I'm not making you pay for it.
Don't push your luck.
Ian Sloan sent you, didn't he? There's no crime in ignorance. I won't hold it against you. Now get out of here.
Benedict Huxley, you're just a security guard living in the Huxley villa. Feeling at home?
Yes.
That's my granduncle's house. Should be returned to me too.
I've been to the Huxley family ancestral hall and seen the Huxley family tree. Elder Huxley's son passed away many years ago. By what means? Did you inherit the Huxley family business?
That's right. My granduncle's side of the family doesn't have any children.
Ian Sloan. It seems the lesson I taught the Sloan family wasn't enough, and you still have the nerve to show up and run your mouth in front of me.
An impostor dares threaten me. Once I expose your true colors, I'll make you wish you were dead.
Who are you going to make wish they were dead?
Second miss. You heard it right. This kid's a total phony. He's not even a Huxley.
Ian Sloan, I've told you many times to never show your face in front of me again.
Is it because of your fiancé? It's fine. Once I expose his true colors, you'll change your mind.
I rejected you because I don't like you. It has nothing to do with my fiancé.
Impossible. I'm the eldest young master of the Sloan family. You would rather marry a security guard over me? Why?
Because he's better than almost everyone else.
In front of all this media making such a scene. This engagement is something you can't back out of.
Who's backing out?
Young Master Sloan. So you exposed Mr. Huxley today, all for a beautiful woman.
Hey, I'm the main event today.
Mr. Benedict Huxley. Are you really unrelated to Elder Huxley? Are you just a puppet installed by President Hudson? Please answer directly.
Time's up.
Everyone.
Please check your news websites. The answers you're looking for are all in the news.
Mr. Huxley, we know that the Huxley Group's overseas crisis has been successfully resolved. However, recently your heir status has garnered significant attention. Is there anything you'd like to tell everyone?
Yes.
My son, Benedict Huxley, didn't spend much time with me when he was young. So most of you don't know him. Now he's back to inherit the family business. I hope everyone will give him their full support.
Is this person really
the son of the chairman of Huxley Group.
He's really the Huxleys' only son. The Sloan family is done for.
Stop. No impossible on my family tree. His name isn't there.
That's because my father and I were removed from the main family registry and started our own branch 40 years ago.
Dad. Is the interview over?
Yeah. The live broadcast was too rushed. I barely got to say anything. That's why. I came down to clear things up for you. Listen up, you two. The group indeed has many matters recently that haven't been publicly announced. But rest assured, the outcome will definitely be good. Furthermore, the group has decided to hold a press conference in 3 days. At that time, I hope both of you and all the major media can attend.
Granduncle. I'm Wanglong, the Huxley family's legitimate grandson, Wanglong Huxley.
My dad told me to inherit the family fortune.
What is this nonsense?
Dad.
Your own legitimate nephew is back to usurp your throne. Now I finally understand why Grandpa wanted to cut ties with the main family all those years ago. Dad, what are you planning to do in 3 days?
That's your problem. Why are you asking me?
I came back then because you weren't well, so I came back to manage the family business. You can't just wash your hands of this.
I don't care.
Second miss. Second miss. Sylvia.
You can't leave.
You're mine.
You can only be mine.
That's Sloan boy. What's gotten into him?
Someone.
Get him out of here.
Uncle.
Uncle. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
My apologies, Uncle. I should have kept him in line.
Hey.
I knew about this already. It's not your fault he's been harassing you.
Dad, you're a stubborn old man. But sometimes you're really reliable.
You little brat. Talking smack about your old man.
You want to pass off all your responsibilities, and I can't even complain a little.
Oh, right. Just a reminder. At the press conference in 3 days, I'll formally announce your succession. Henry, arrange the press conference, then try to make the schedule as tight as possible. After I announce his succession, I'm out of here.
Understood, sir.
Dad, are you sneaking off for another vacation?
It's about cultivating my mind. How is that sneaking off?
I don't care where you go, but before you leave, you have to go to the White family and propose for me.
Right, propose. Serena, does your family have any special requirements for a proposal? If not, I say, let this rascal bring all his assets and just marry into your family.
Hey.
Dad.